Peter Lloyd with me now. Peter, I think it's fair to say you had so many machine problems last year. Brand new engine for this season. You've been out practicing. How did it go?
Felt real good, yeah. New Honda. Don't know what it was going to be like, but we've put it in and run it up, and it seems really good, yeah.
You seem very quick out there in the practice.
Yeah, good. Felt really comfortable. Bike was going good, and bike was handling good, and hopefully we can get it together this year.
Teri, very experienced passenger. How did the new engine feel to you? You were sat virtually tucked in behind you. Did it seem all right to you in the practice?
Fantastic. Yeah, best thing we've had we've had, I think.
Super track here at Tallington looks really good for today's meeting.
Yeah, a bit rough going into the first turn for us, but we can overcome that, not a problem.
And of course, first meet of the season, very competitive entry. All the top lads are here today, aren't they?
It certainly is. A lot of new stuff about, and some old faces as well.
Are you going to be riding over the weekend at Fenlands and at Wainfleet?
When's that?
Good Friday and Easter Sunday.
No.
Not doing that.
Just Wainfleet.
Just the Wainfleet
Just
one.
Wainfleet one, yeah.
And obviously, Reg, you'll have a competitive field again for that meeting.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Always does, yeah.
Are you going down for the West Country winner, or are you doing Ledbury?
No, we're going to do Ledbury instead. It means it's local, trying to support the local clubs a little bit.
Good. That's excellent news.
Yes.
Yeah. Terry, you've been at it many years, still got the same enthusiasm?
Yeah, more, I think. Yeah.
Not thinking of retiring, because I was thinking of retiring. At the end. Well,
What's retiring?
I thought about packing in the end, but people keep coming after you, and obviously you feel the same. As long as you enjoy it, you're going to keep going.
Yeah. When I get that I can't do it, I won't do it. But until then, while I can do it, I will.
And I think it's fair to say that engine failures cost you dearly last year. You were there or thereabouts on so many occasions, and all of a sudden the thing just stopped and cost you many points and many wins, didn't it?
That's right, yeah. We had a real bad run last year, all sorts of problems. We had some fancy engines that just kept going wrong, no fault of anybody's really. It was just one of those things, and but even then when we went to standard equipment, it was still playing up then. We just couldn't get it right. We were just chasing problems after problems, but hopefully we got it right now.
Thanks, Sam. We'll always have a good day today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Aaron Pease with me now. Aaron, how did practice go?
Yeah, it went alright. It's a bit grippy coming in, but just getting used to a new bike. It's going to be good today, I reckon. The track's looking really good, but saying that, it always does at Tallington, doesn't it? So it should be good.
That was exactly what I was going to say. I've never seen a bad meeting here at Tallington.
That's right, yes. It's always been good, but unless the club always put on a good meeting here, it should be really good today on all classes.
Now, it's a big track, as you said, not me, and I think it's fair to say you use every inch of it, don't you?
Yeah, I always use every inch and beyond, to be honest. I do go outside a couple of times, but I like to ride it wide and keep it fast.
I think the good thing about you is you've come through the junior ranks and you're sticking with the Grasstrack. We've had so many lads that get good in the inters, they go to the Speedway and we lose them, but you're sticking with the grass.
Yeah, I did have a dab at it at Speedway, but I didn't get on with it too good. I didn't like the fact of, like, when I was travelling up to Hull every Wednesday, I just didn't like it, and having a search around just for the managers to turn around and say, no, I'm sorry, we can't fit you in. But with Grasstrack, you can just even late in the week, just ring up, say, yeah, got space, no problem, come along, have a good time, have a socialise with all your friends and all that, meet new people, and just have a good time with people. And that's, I think, the basic idea behind Grasstrack. I
mean, this is the thing. Obviously, Grasstracking is expensive enough, but Speedway's even more expensive. You're travelling in the week, you've got to take time off work, just basically to be a tail end Charlie, haven't you?
Yeah, that's it. That's right. Yeah, with Grasstrack, it's on a Sunday. I don't work. Not a lot of people working. It just fits in around a lot of things as well. It doesn't, and it gives a lot of Speedway riders the option to come and do it as well. But that's another great thing about it.
Thanks, Ab Wilbers. Have a good one today.
Okay,
thank you.
I will do. Do the best. Thank you.
I don't know what you're doing, but I'm getting it on tape. Masters champion Rob Bradley with me. Rob, first meeting of the season. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, I think so. It's always a funny time. You have quite a time off, and you think it's a long time to the new season, but it soon comes around, and it's good to see everybody out again and just come and enjoy yourself.
Very competitive lineup this afternoon, isn't it?
Very good. I mean, it's fantastic. Really good track, and I think that's why it's such a good entry. Everybody knows that. It's moved slightly from where it was before, fortunately for me. But it's good, all lads come to play together, and it should be a good day's racing. Now,
I know you were talking about building a new engine or a new machine for this season. Has that come to fore yet?
It hasn't actually. I've been very busy doing other people's things. As I said before, I've got a jig, I've got all the parts there. I just need to get myself in the garage and get it welded together, really. This one seems all right, but that's what I said last year, and it ran all season, so I do plan to get it built, so we'll see.
Any solo riding this year at some of the smaller meetings?
Yeah, definitely looking forward to riding my solos again. It'd be nice to think I've got enough points to do the championship. With it being a one-day thing, it's more possible for me to do it. But yeah, solos is really good fun.
And again, Sean in the chair, you formed a formidable partnership last year.
Yeah, really good. I mean, Sean loves it. We got on really well, and he comes back in after a race and says, "Oh, do you think I need to?" And I says, "Well, I don't know. I'm only driving. What you do sounds fine to me, so it works well."
Like you said, I've never seen a bad meeting here at Tallington. It's a superb track, isn't it?
It is really, really good, and today a nice day. Good spectators numbers. So yeah, it should be really good.
And obviously, everybody's out to beat the Masters champion this season.
Well, I think that's always the case, but as I said to people, it's fantastic to be champion, but you only win it on that day, so tomorrow's another day, you can finish first, last, whatever. As long as we enjoy ourselves, that'll do.
And the Masters party next weekend, what's going to be special about that, or is it all being kept secret?
No, nothing secret really. I mean, it's very difficult to get all your friends and riders there. You try your hardest. It's just something that somebody thought was a good idea to do. You win a little bit of prize money and spend more having a party. But it's all part of the game, and again, with it being so near to start of the season, at least everybody gets together and has a good chat.
Very early on in this season, realistically, what are you looking to do this season? Retain your Masters crown and win as many big meetings as possible, or have you got your own set of plans that you would like to do?
I have said several times over the winter, and my family are getting older, and they're a big part of my life, and I do miss them terribly when I'm out there, even away for just single days. But I did actually say to my wife earlier in the winter that this year all we're going to do is win the Masters and then go to Australia and win the Gold Cup, and then I'll retire. But if I don't win, then I guess I'll probably have to keep going.
So we hope that you don't win the Masters then, so we can see Rob Bradley going around for many more seasons.
Well, we'll see. It's wishful thinking, isn't it?
Thanks, Rob. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Thank you. Cheers. Matt Etherington with me now. Matt, you look pretty awesome out there in practice. Did it feel good out there?
Yeah, it's a big, fast track. I've never been here before, so it's really nice and fast. No, I think I'm going good around there.
First meeting back, obviously, you're delighted to be back.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I've been doing a bit of speedway in the winter to get myself fit and that, but no, I'm glad to be back on the grass.
And Tallington is a very, very good track, because you've obviously found out when you were practicing there.
Yeah, like I say, I've never been out there before, but no, it's a nice big track. And I say I like them, nice big turns and long straights and that, so hopefully I'll do well today.
Interesting, you entered for the 350s and 500s, but you're only doing the 350s. Is that just to get yourself acclimatised back?
Well, yeah, that was Dad. Dad put me down for both, but I said to him, let me just get into it with the 350s, and then obviously, I can start doing both, and I'm feeling a little bit more confident in that.
Then if it goes well today, looking forward to a busy season on the grass.
Definitely, yeah. No, I've been waiting for this for like a year and a half now, so yeah, definitely.
I think a lot of people were watching you in particular in practice, and you were very, very quick out there, weren't you?
Yeah, I thought it was quick. I mean, in the first practice we took one bike out and it weren't as quick as like my second bike, so I'm going to stick to my second bike and ride that.
And what's your aim for this season? Everybody starts off the season with an aim. Obviously, just steer clear of injury, but have you got any particular goal in mind that you would like to win?
Oh, just I reckon, well, to beat me 6 in a row, I reckon I've won 6 meetings on the trot, so if I could beat them, if I could, get 7, that'd do me.
Thanks, Sam Wilbers. Have a good day today.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. We are missing one lap scorer because the riders are on the line for the first race. If we can have a lap scorer in, please, for the first race. 250 solos. Good to see 2 weeks of 250s here at Tallington today. They're on the line for the first race. Here's former British champion David Knowles ending this first race. They're ready up the line. We need a lap scorer quickly, please, if somebody can come up. Thank you very much. Alright, my love. On the line, we're going to go to the first action here at Tallington this afternoon. Scott Campbell doesn't make the best of start with David Knowles. corner. It's the Gary Wells who shot the second place with Childe in third. That's a top three. David Knowles squeaks round the outside of that top corner and leads going down the back straight for the first time. Super first corner by former British champion David Knowles. He's a clear leader going down the back straight. Scott Camper start to work his way to the third. He's gone through into fourth place. And David Knowles is away quickly now coming to the completely off in rapid. Gary Wells hanging on to second in six at the top six as they make their way to the back straight. Once again it's still David Knowles and James Charles having a tremendous go there for that second place, but still Gary Wells hanging on to that second place. Scott Campus is in fourth place. They move into that pits corner once again. Super high speed 250 action as David Knowles is a race to the complete lap number 2 for Wells in second, Campus in third, in five, Garrod in six. That's still the top six as they make their way to the back straight. Once again change of position. Sam Morbey's gone through in the third place, relegating Scott Campus back to fourth place, but David Knowles is a clear leader. Gary Wells trying to close the gap on the entrance of that pits corner on lap number 3, but Knowles has the ability to move on to lap 4 as well, still holding that second place. Charles in third, Campus in third, Morbey in 5, Gareth in 6. They're starting to get amongst the back markers now as they go to the back straight. 4 Hickmott on real high speed, 250 actions. David Knowles continues to dominate at the front. Gary Wells is second, Sam Morbey definitely getting close to third. Scott Campus on that third place as they make their way into the pits corner. 4 Hickmott on. It's David Knowles who comes to win the first race today. Second is Gary Wells, 33rd James Charles, 4th Scott Campus, 5 Sam Morbey, 16 Gareth. I called Matt Charles when he mixed up on that last lap, so apologies Benny. Comes across the line in third. Mickey Allen's the next rider to come across the line. Real high speed 250 accent. They're really motoring on it there this afternoon, and Chris Archer comes across the line now, and finally number 47, that's Bill Hadfield. Result then of race number 1, 250 is a win for number 64 David Knowles, second number 70 Gary Wells, and third number 97 James Childe. 178, 28, 12, 77, 14 and 47. Race 2, 1 non-star for number 181 Mark Evans, another former British champion. That's Lee Speight in action in race number 2. Race number 2, second heat of the 250s. Great to see so many 250s in the Colin now. Gone through the second place. Richard Loudon got the third. Could lose that third place on the entry to that top corner. Yes, he does. Leek Street is passed as well. They go to the back straight for the first time. I see Leek Street hanging on to that second place. Can't quite pick out a loser over on that far side at the present moment. They dive into that pits corner. Some real competitive 250 action here at Tallington this afternoon. It is Leek Street who leads and Colin still hanging on to that second place. Simmons has gone through into third and number 82 holding that first place. That's Chris Still. That's the top four. Richard Loudon. There's the fifth for Graeme Brown in 6. They go in the back straight once again. It's Leek Street who still leads. Colin now trying to close that gap in second place. They're pulling away for number 31. Paul Simmons hanging on to that third place position. Coming out of that pits corner and putting lap number 2. It's Street who leads up in Harry in second. It's still Simmons in third. It's still in third. Brown is in 5. Lively in 6. That's the top 6 for the second into 250s. Jack Collins in 7th place. They make the way to the back straight once again. The top 2 are pulling away for that terrific scrap for third, 4th, 5th and 6th places. But it's still Lee Street who leads it. And Colin Howe trying to close the gap in second. Look at the bunching up the third, 4th and 5th place. Street leads them on the 4. It's Hauser in second. Simmons comes under pressure and Brown again in the third place. Simmons ready to go to 4. Still is in 5. Lively in 6. Tremendous scrap for the third place. And Simmons passing, repasses, going the back straight once again. Graeme Brown still just hanging on to that third place. Simmons is still getting close all the time as they move into the pits corner. 40 for the time. Lee Street picks up the winning right. Second is Colin Howe. It's going to be tight to 3rd and 4th, but Graeme Brown just gets that third place to 4. Simmons in 4. Crystal in 5. Richard Lively is in 6. Corms comes across the line in 7. They're followed by 32 and finally number 121. Race 2 result, Super 250 action again. The win for number 75, Lee Street. Second number 34, Colin Howe. And third, 122, Graeme Brown. 31, 82, 23, 81, 32, and 1, 2, 1. Can Paul come down to the announcer's box, please? Paul, can you come to the announcer's box? Paul Boyd, please. Paul Boyd, could you come to the announcer's box, please? Paul Boyd, thank you. Paul Boyle. Paul Boyle, sorry, I've been told the wrong name. Paul Boyle, the announcer's box, please. On the line then for the 13,500 signed cars this afternoon to make the crucial start. They come into view for the first time. It's Tony Cook and Alan Morgan through on the inside. Morgan leads him and Cook on the outside line. Morgan leads into that top corner. Cook tucks into that second place. Somebody taking the big hamper right round the outside of that top corner to move through into the third place position. But it is Morgan and leader then from Cook in second place. They're bunching up for the third and fourth place. They go into that Cook's corner on the open lap. Then it's still Alan Morgan leads. Tony Cook goes Chris Saunders being fired up the top five as they make their way to the back straight once again. It's still Morgan leads. Tony Cook using every inch of track to try and find a way through to get into the leading position, but Morgan leads going into that pit's corner from Cook in second place. These two pulling away from Francis in third, but Brian Canning definitely getting close in fourth place. Chris Saunders beholds the fifth place is going Scott Francis still holding that third. Brian Canning again looking for that third place of Scott Francis, and Tony Cook's definitely closed the gap along the Morgans. They go to the back straight once again. There's two sidecar difference between these two as they hit that pits corner on lap number 3. Alan Morgan holds the inside. Tony Cook takes a wide line right there in the outside of that pits corner. On lap number 3, Morgan on the inside. Tony Cook has gone right there in the outside of that top corner. What a super wide line by Tony Cook. He leads going in the back straight in 40 from the time. It's Morgan in second place with Francis in third. Canning is his fourth. Salisbury in 5. Southcan in 6. Tremendous ride by Tony Cook, who picks up the victory in the 30,500 sidecars this afternoon. Scott Francis in third. Brian Canning was in 4th. Chris Salisbury in 5. Gary Southcan in 6th place. Super 500 sidecar action there in heat number 3. Super 500 sidecar action there in race number 3. Win for number 10, Tony Cook and Andy Colvin. Second, number 156, Alan Morgan and Martyn Boyd. And third, number 69, Scott Francis and Mark Toms. 49, 418 and 44. Darren Sargent is the passenger now for Nick Radley. Good to see Barry Bennett riding news back in action this side in second meeting back. He did race in Holland over Christmas, and it's good to see him back in the chair there with Barry Bennett as well. And when they go in with race number 4, the second heat of the 500 side second place looks like Nick Radley in third as Moorcock leads into that top corner. Barry Bennett holds the inside line. Nick Radley trying to find a way round the outside. He's locked together with Barry Bennett there as they go in the back straight for the first time. It's Moorcock who leads with Bennett in second. Radley's got the third, and Radley again making a move on the outside. Barry Bennett as they dive into that pitch corner on lap number 1. It's still Moorcock with the Bennett. Radley's gone right. lap, then the second and third places. Then it's on the inside, Rodney's trying to line round the outside to get through into second place. There's still Paul Moorcock, leads going down that back straight on lap number 2. From the pass closing, Nick Radley hanging on to that second place. It's Benning in third. That's the top 3 in heat 3 of the 500 side, heat 2 of the 500 side car then. Paul Moorcock now coming under pressure. Nick Radley changes line. Trying to get round Moorcock, there they go. Into that top corner, lap number 3. Moorcock on the inside. Nick Radley's gone straight round the outside. Then Moorcock come again back up the inside. No, Radley's got the measure of him. So Nick Radley has gone through from third to first. Now Barry Bennett's coming under pressure for that third place. He's lost that third place. They dive into the pits corner. Once again, Nick Radley leads it, and Paul Moorcock in second place. Barry Bennett in third. 971 holds the fifth place, and Barry Bennett again trying to find a way back through on the inside of Scott Dunn. Tremendous crop there for them. Third and fourth places. Nick well cleared the front then from Paul Moorcock in second. It's Scott Dunn in third, but Barry Bennett in fourth. They're bunching up for the minor places. Tremendous win there coming up for outfit number 21. Scott Dunn in third. Barry Bennett comes across the line in fourth. 971 takes the fifth place position. Super action again in race number 4, the win for number 21, Nick Radley and Darren Sargent. Second number 1, 2, 3, Paul Moorcock and John Cook. And third, 118, Scott Dunn and Adam Young. 7, 971 and 55. Andy Wilson's dad, if you sit down, it's no problem. It's no problem. Race 5, we move on then to 350 solos, 2 non-starters, number 1 and number 8 for race number 5. Well, we got in with the first beat of the 350 solos, and Matt Evans has made a tremendous start. Lee Gaydon in second, Ben Morbey's got the third. Ben Morbey gets round the edge of Lee Gaydon to move through into second place as Matt Etherington leads, and then the back straight for the first time it's Morbey in second with Gaydon in third. Gregory's got the fourth place up to top 4 as they move into the pits corner on the opening lap then. Matt Etherington first moving back and looking absolutely superb with the first. Ben Morbey looking hard there in second place. Gaydon in third. Gregory's got the first place. 62 has gone through into 5th place. That's per Pinfold in 5th place. That's the top 5. They start to get a little bit spread out now as we see Etherington clear going into that third pitch corner once again. Morbey still there in second. It's Gaydon in third. They complete lap 2 then. Etherington in third. Morbey in second. Gaydon in third. Gregory in fourth. Pinfold in 5. They're already starting to lap the back markers on this huge Tallington track. Leader Matt Etherington after in the back straight takes a long look over his shoulder to see Ben Morbey still pushing very hard there in second place. Lee Gaydon in third. The top 3 are into the part now as we move on to lap 4 as the race through. Number 5 Matt Etherington well clear of Ben Morbey in second place. Richardson's got the third. Ricky Gregory in fourth. The Paul Pinfold in 5. As the leader down the back straight, falling for more time and pressure to third to race number 4, Matt Etherington. Race number 5, first heat of the 350s, and number 5, Matt Etherington picks up the first heat of 350s. Ben Morbey, it is to come across the line in second place, followed by Lee Gaydon in third. The next rider should be 239, Ricky Gregory. We're looking back for Ricky just coming out of that pits bend. It's Ricky Gregory who gets the 4th place. Paul Pinfold in 5. Race 5 result. To win for number 5, Matt Etherington. Second, number 90, Ben Morbey. And third, 116, Lee Gaydon. 239, 63. 9, 16, number 3. Race 6, delete Chris Watt and delete Ian Curl. On the line then for race 6, they get them out thick and fast here at Tallington this afternoon. Craig Smith takes the start. Andrew Whittaker making a move around the outside. Yellow flags are out, red flags are out, red flags are out. We do have a rider left on the line for race number 6. On the line then for race number 6. Restart. Looks to be ready this time. Away they go, clean break this time, everybody gets away again. Craig Smith made a good start, Andrew Whittaker's on his shoulder. On the inside, Fenn-Smith in 5, Teri Massingham in 5th place. They go in that top corner for the first time. Craig Smith breaks through on the inside, Andrew Whittaker going around the outside in the 2nd place. Faulkner holds the 3rd place. Teri Massingham's gone through into 4 with Fenn-Smith in 5. That's the top 5 as they move into that pits corner. On the opening lap, Michael Gosling holds the 6th place position. It's Craig Smith who leads with Andrew Whittaker in 2nd. Michael Gosling in 3rd. Teri Massingham is in 5, Michael Gosling in 6th, 7th place one in number 214. As they make their way, Michael Watson holds that 7th place as Craig Smith's building himself a good lead at the front then. It's Faulkner, Whittaker shoulder to shoulder for 2nd and 3rd, and Faulkner's gone through on the into the Whittaker to move through into that 2nd place position. Region then, from Faulkner in 2nd, Whittaker in 3rd, Benson in 4, Massingham in 5, Gosling is in 6th, Watson in 7th. That's the 7 as they make their way down the back straight once again. Craig Smith putting a lot of strain on to put himself in the 2nd place rider is still Michael Faulkner. Andrew Whittaker hangs on to that 3rd. Fenn-Smith definitely closed the gap in 4th place as Craig Smith leads him on the 3rd. But Michael Faulkner consolidating that 2nd place. Andrew Whittaker dominates the 3rd. Fenn-Smith in 4. Teri Massingham in 5. And scrap at the back for 6 and 7 between Watson and Gosling. As time for Craig Smith to look over his shoulder. He's got the same advantage over Michael Faulkner as they go into the pit corner and one more time. It's Craig Smith coming for the win, race number 6. Second is Michael Faulkner. 3rd place goes to Andrew Whittaker. 4th is Mr. Fenn-Smith on the number 37. He's followed by Teri Massingham in 5th place. That's going on for 6 and 7 between Michael Watson and Michael Gosling. Looks like it's going to be Michael Watson to get the 6th, with Michael Gosling in 7th place. Race number 6, a win for number 2, Craig Smith. 2nd, number 144, Michael Faulkner. And 3rd, number 17, Andrew Whittaker. 37, 213, 214, and 24. Race 7, delete 161, Ben Holloway. Delete 143, Mike Scalding. First heat of the 500 solos, that's Rodney McDonald leading into that top corner, takes a big sweep around the outside, leads into the top corner and down the back straight for the first time. We pick out the 2 as they go down the back straight and lap number 1. It's McDonald with a big lead then. From looks like Dean Garrod gone through into 3rd place. They're already spread out now in the first heat of the 500 solos, but Rodney McDonald coming under tremendous pressure. McDonald in 2nd place. McDonald leads him and Cooper in 2nd place. He's pulling away from Dean Garrod in 3rd. Yellow flag to the from that top corner. Now been taken in. Number 208 has gone through in the 4th place. McDonald leads it then. From Cooper in 2nd, Gareth still holds the 3rd, 208 is in 4th place, Chris Gregory holds the 3rd place position, as it is Thomas Cooper starting to close it on red to McDonald now, then complete lap 2, McDonald leads into that top corner, Cooper takes a big dive through, on the inside gets through on the inside, McDonald trying to get back around the outside, but seems to be going well up on the exit from that top corner, and it's Cooper leads them, but McDonald in 2nd, still Garrod holds that 3rd, with 208 hanging on to that 1st place, Chris Gregory, as the leader Thomas Cooper now moves on to lap 2, well clear from McDonald in 2nd place, Dean Garrod in 3rd. It's still 2-8 Chris Gregory in 4th place. He's now coming under pressure for that 4th place. Sturgeon, the leader now start. They get amongst the back markers and they go down the back straight 44 time. It's still Thomas Cooper right through the front. Clear of Rodney McDonald in 2nd place. Thomas Cooper picks up an impressive race, winning race number 7. We look for the 2nd place man number 14. That's Rodney McDonald. 3rd place should be Dean Gareth. Dean Gareth comes across the line in 3rd. There's a good scrap going on for 4th place. Chris Gregory has held it for most of the race. He's coming under pressure on that final corner, but still Chris Gregory gets the 4th place in 225. Chris Bristow in 5th. A win for 153, Thomas Cooper. 2nd, number 14, Rodney McDonald. And 3rd, number 12, Dean Garrod. 208, 225, 70 and 28. We move on then to race number 8. Delete number 45. Delete 17, and in place of 17 put number 4, Jack Roberts. Also delete number 5, Matt Evans, who's only riding in the 350s, away to go with the seat of the 500 to sell over. It is released going into that top corner. He comes under tremendous pressure there. The last stop has gone really wide on the exit from that top corner. Locked together going to the back straight for the first time. It's Martyn Sturgeon round the outside trying to pick up the riders going through on the inside of him. Is it Scott Campus trying to come through on the inside? No, it isn't. It's the last stop. It's Martyn Sturgeon. That stop is Sturgeon again. Coming back round the outside. Tremendous action between these two. They lock shoulder to shoulder going down that back straight. It's Ashcroft on the inside, Sturgeon round the outside, super action between these two as they move into the pits corner on lap number 2. It's for Ashcroft now started to pull away the front. Sturgeon hanging on to that second. Scott Campus has got the 3rd place position. What a tremendous... Oh, and start second place. You don't go up and see further there and the exit from that top corner. He's dropped it. He's kept it to his feet. Has he kept the ball running to pick up some points? As Martyn Sturgeon leads into that pits corner once again. Scott Campus has got the 2nd place, but Ashcroft has got going again as they move around the 4 then. Sturgeon leads and Campus in 2nd place, but Ashcroft going rather slowly down that back straight. There's number 4 was on there in the 3rd place with 24 in 4th place. Having Filmer in 4 as later Martyn Sturgeon into that pit corner slowly follow time. He's been pushed very hard there by Jack Roberts. But Scott Campus is trying to gap over time. Martyn Sturgeon wins it. 2nd is Scott Campus. It's going to be Jack Roberts come across the line to pick up the 1st place, and on 1st place, and Filmer gets the 4th place. 5th place goes to 13 Red Rocks, and Phil Ashcroft picks up the 6th place. It's not very often you see Phil Ashcroft go down. He had a tremendous scrap there for 2 laps there with Martyn Sturgeon. They did all the hard work, on the entry to that top corner, just seemed to drop it there. So he's come across the line and picked up crucial points. Race 8 result, to win for number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. 2nd, 178, Scott Campus. And 3rd, number 4, Jack Roberts. We'll just carry on the result. It's straight away with race number 9. They really get them out very quickly here this afternoon. In the 2nd place, Charlie Saunders taking a wide line around the outside of that top corner. Has picked up 3 places to go from the 3rd place. In fact, their 3rd best for 3rd place is David Speight leads. Going down the back straight the first time. It's Tim Nobes holding on to that 2nd place. This may dive into the pits corner on the open lap. It's David Speight who leads them. In the first, Charlie Saunders scored number 71. And Mark Richardson got Mike Probable holding that 5th place. This is David Speight goes right. Tim Nobes trying to come round the outside of him. These two locked together as they go in the back straight once again. Still Richard Smith hanging on to 3rd with Charlie Saunders in 4th place. Tremendous scrap at the front between these two exciting looking for Saunders is still in 4th place. All four wheels through the forest. Mark Richardson's up there going to retake that 5th place position as David Speight is pulling away from Tim Nobes. There's a power into that pits corner once again, and Richard Smith definitely getting closer in 3rd as Speight leads him on the 3rd. Richardson and Morbey scrapping in out for 5th and 6th places. They go down the back straight once again. Charlie Saunders up in 4th right now. Richardson as they go down the back straight on lap number 4. It's David Speight and mile away the front. Tim Knowles is consolidating that second. And then Charlie Saunders can get to Richardson and that's finishing. David Speight wins it. Second is Tim Knowles. 3rd place goes to Richardson. 4th is Charlie Saunders. Middle Airport is in 6th. Rory Carmel is in 7th. That's the top 7 in race number 9. We go back to race 8. Race 8, the result. The win for number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Second, 178 Scott Campus. And third, number 4, Jack Roberts. 24, 13, 83, 57. Race 9, the race you've just seen. 82, 2, 33, 25, 71, 51, 36, 77 and 52. On the line into race 10, end of the heat of the 500s, 4 heats of 500 during this afternoon. Top 4 is Stephen Taylor's got the second. Looks like Daniel Winterton going from the third, but Gareth Hickmott's gone round the outside. Daniel Winterton in the move through into that third place position. What quality we've got in all the heats here this afternoon. As Steve Brayford leads into the pits corner on the other lap. It's still Stephen Taylor hanging on to that second place. Gareth Hickmott here down the third. He's got the first place. Daniel Winterton is in third. That's the top 5 and Steve Brayford's absolutely storming away the front. Stephen Taylor coming under pressure from Daniel Winterton. That's crop developing for second and third places. Winterton scores the gap on Stephen Taylor and he dives on into Stephen Taylor on the inside of that fifth corner. As Brayford's a mile away at the front. He's hit one is back to so Daniel Winterton back in fourth place. Comes through the second place. Stephen Taylor in third. Daniel Winterton holds the fourth place up to top 4 as Brayford's virtual length of the straight curve in front. Hickmott has said the return to action again, going extremely well in this first one in the 500 this afternoon. Steve Brayford leads him on to lap 4th and Gareth Hickmott holding that second place. Stephen Taylor has got the third. Daniel Winterton is in third. Yeldham is in 5. Scott Simmons is in 6. That's the top 6. And Brayford's virtually coasting going down that back straight on lap number 4. It's still Hickmott in second, Taylor in third, and Winterton this time is definitely getting closer to Stephen Taylor as Steve Brayford comes in and out of that final corner. Steve Brayford picks up an impressive race win. Gareth Hickmott gets the second place to be tied for third and fourth. It's just Daniel Winterton there from Stephen Taylor in fourth. Scott Finlayson goes for the 5. Yeldham drops back to 6. 13 comes across the line in 7th and finally rider number 61. Race 10 then, the race you've just seen. The win for 215, Steve Brayford. Second number 7, Gareth Hickmott. And third, 121, Daniel Winterton. 23, 6, 46, 73 and 61. Quickly back to race 9, because we had to get them through quickly. It was 82, 2, 33, 25, 71, 51, 36, 77 and 52. On the line then for race number 11, first seat of the 375. Everybody gets away to a clean start. Dave Norris not made the best of start. Dave Norris into the corner, that's going into that top corner. John Chalmers on the inside. Looks like Ian Goodford's taking a big sweep round the outside to go through in the second place. And Dave Norris has followed him round the outside. The two abreast going in the back straight the first time. It's John Chalmers on the inside. Ian Goodford's round the outside. Dave Norris is tucked into that third place. Tremendous action between these two. And Gary Finlow's got the fourth place. There's Goodford in his elite. And Chalmers on the second place. Finlow is in fourth. Number 11 Neil Copestake is in 5. 3, 6, 4, Dave Norris is in 7. That's the top 7 as they make their way to the back straight once again. It's Ian Griffith who still leads it, but John Chalmers in second place. Dave Norris has got the third. These three pulling away from number 6 Gary Finlay, who tucks into that fourth place position, and Dave Norris making a move around the outside of John Chalmers now as they come on to complete lap number 2. Finlay in 4, Copestake in 5, but 4 abreast of the front now as they go to the back straight once again. Silly and Goodford So John Shalmadine will move through into second place, but still Ian Guthrie leads it, and Norris in second, Shalmadine in third, Pinlow dropping back in fourth, Copestake is in number 5 position, as they come on to lap 4 this time, it's Ian Guthrie coming in the tremendous Norris a compromise between them, so they hit that top corner once again, Guthrie has gone wide, Norris trying to squeeze through on the inside, but Guthrie's a quicker line round the outside, Norris comes again back up the inside and gets through on the inside, Ian Guthrie to lead, going down the back straight, one more time, it's Norris who leads it and Guthrie in second, it's Shalmadine in third, Finlay in fourth, Copestake in 5, tremendous pre-75 action, race number 11, Ray Norris wins it, and Ian Guthrie in second, then Shalmadine in third, so Finlay in 4, Neil Copestake is in 5, we lost Eddie Rouse on that second lap, I can see him pushing back to the pits, looks like 364 Dave Needham, the final rider to come across the line in race number 11. Race 11, pre-75s, the win for number 17, Dave Norris. Second, number 174, Ian Guthridge. And third, number 42, John Shalmadine. 6, 11, and 364. First outing of the afternoon then, 40,000cc sidecars, 1 non-starter, number 46, Andy and Tom Marvel. We've got Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr., Reg Blackburn and Carl Pugh, Julian Meakin, Steve Kofi, Fred and John Skinner, Will Upton and Andy Wood. Well, we go in with the first of the 1,000cc sidecars. It looks like Colin Blackburn has made a good start over on that far side. This Reg Blackburn has dived through on the inside. Peter Lloyd's got the third place. They go in the top corner for the first time. Colin Blackburn gets back round the edge of Reg as they move. Coming out of that top turn, it is Colin Blackburn leads over Reg Blackburn in second place. It's Will Upton extremely wide on that third place. Up the back straight once again, we'll have to use every inch of tackles on this top corner, but Colin Blackburn storming away, always goes well here at Tallington. It's Father Edge pushing hard there in second place, he's still pulling away, Phil Willoff has got that third place position. It's Colin Blackburn holding a much tighter line this time on the exit from that top bend, leads them, putting that to the front of Edge Blackburn in second place, it's Phil Willoff in third. We've got Fred Skinner in 5th place, that is 211 Julian Meekins is holding that 4th place again, a little bit spread out now on the Thursday of 1,000 chairs as Colin Blackburn with Paul Whitelam Jr. in the chair leads of them, but Reg Blackburn and Carl Pugh in 2nd place, Will Upton and Andy Wood hold the 3rd place. Last lap flag out then for Colin Blackburn, new cavaliers for the start of the season, he leads it then, but Reg Blackburn in 2nd, Will Upton's got the 3rd, it's Meekins in 4 with Reg John Skinner in 5. As the leader half up that back straight on lap number 4 in race number 12. Impressive win coming up for Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. They hold a nice tight line coming off that final corner. Birthday boys Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. get the winning line. It's Reg Blackburn who picks up the 2nd place. Will often gets the 3rd. Meekins pick up the 4th. Fred and John Skinner in 5th place. Race 12, 1,000cc sidecars, a win for number 25, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. Second, number 26, Reg Blackburn and Carl Pugh. Third, number 80, Will Upton and Andy Wood. 211 and 228. Time is rapidly running out for whichever the crew this is that's due to come out. Matt Fulmer and Andy Wilson obviously have got deep problems in the pits, so we really want them out racing if we possibly can, and here they come on the track now. So that's outfit number 5, Matt Fulmer and Andy Wilson, the outfit we wait for race 14. Rob Bradley makes a cracking start. Looks like Peter Lloyd has gone with him as they go up the back straight the first time. Mark Cosser's got the 3rd with Matt Fulmer in 4th place, and Peter Lloyd gets thrown into Rob Bradley, pushing Rob Bradley wide on that top corner. Tremendous action between these two abreast. They come to completely open then. It's Peter Lloyd making a move around the the outside. There's two locked together. Mark Crosser holds that third place. Matt Formerola is in fourth place. Tremendous scrap at the front, and it's Peter Lloyd on the inside. Rob Bradley trying to find a way around the outside, but he had to give way on the exit from that pits corner. As Peter Lloyd leads it, but Rob Bradley in second. Mark Crosser's got the third. It's Matt Formerola in fourth place. Rob Bradley again trying to find a way through on the inside of Peter Lloyd. Peter Lloyd and Teri Madley leading for Rob Bradley, and Sean Simpson in second place. Mark Crosser's got the third. Matt Formerola is in fourth place. We concentrate on that scrap of the front. Look at Rob Bradley starting to peg back the ground. Halfway up that back straight, but still Peter Lloyd has got the advantage. Rob Bradley goes wide, cuts back to the inside. Can he get through on the inside of Peter Lloyd? No, there's no way through. They move on to that corner. Lloyd leads it. Bradley again has got the inside. Can he squeeze through on the inside? Lloyd's got the three on the outside. Rob Bradley again comes for the inside, but Peter Lloyd, look at the power of Peter Lloyd going up that back straight. But Rob Bradley again closing the gap on the entry to that final corner. He's gone wide again to cut back for the inside run. Peter Lloyd right in the mid-track position. Rob Bradley again comes for the inside. It's going to be tight now over the line. It's just Rob Bradley as I see it. Rob Bradley's took that by half a wheel. Tremendous sidecar action there. Look for all the wheels of Peter Lloyd are doing that. But Rob Bradley went wide upon that top corner, cut back from the inside line. I'll leave that one for the lap scores, but I saw it as they crossed the line. Rob Bradley took that by half a wheel. Absolutely fantastic race there with Peter Lloyd and Teri Madley in race number 14, and taking it just on the line. It's a win for the Masters champion Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson, outfit number 87. Second, in my word, Heather made them work for that one. Number 4, Peter Lloyd and Teri Madley. And third, number 37, Mark Crosser and Nick Wilson. 5, 52 and 16. Absolutely scintillating stuff there in race number 14. Race 15, Delete 666, Carl Webb. On the line then for race 15 and the first heat upright. Dave Knowles making a cracking start in the 32. Alan Fenner has arrived at Gaydon. Knowles takes that top corner. Fenner has got the second place. He takes the big sweep round the outside to regain his second place. He went really wide into the corner but got the drive coming out of the corner. Dave Knowles leads it then from Fenner in second place. I think it's number 11, Neil Copestake, that's got the third place position. We'll pick the numbers out. They come by to complete the opening lap. Then it's Norris who leads it then from Fenner in second. Number 57, is in fifth place. That's the top 5 as they go in the back straight once again then. It's still Dave Norris who leads it then from Fenner in second. 57, Barry Joyce has gone back through in the third with Neil Copestake relegated to the fourth. Neil Wallaber's got the 5. He's coming under pressure for that 5th place position. They're bunching up the 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th places. Norris time to look behind him. He's got 100 leads below the Fenner. One side through, Alan Albus Taylor's gone through in the 5th. Neil Wallaber dropping back to 5th. He's back in 8th place there as they go down the back straight once again. Still Dave Norris, big lead at the front. Change of position for 3rd place. Copestake's gone back through on the inside of Joyce to go through into that 3rd place position as Dave Norris is the race leader on to lap 4 from number 32. Arnie Fenner still hanging on to second. Copestake is in 3rd. Joyce is in 4th. 27's gone to the 5. Neil Wallaber's in 6th. 1, 2, 4. Ian Bliss is in 7th. They're going to ride it down on the exit from that top corner, but everybody gets by him okay as Dave Norris is clear, coasting into that pits corner for the one more time. So riding in 2 classes, Dave Norris this afternoon, he picks up the winning ride. Arnie Fenner gets the 2nd place. Copestake goes through the 3rd, so it's time for 4th. I'll leave that one for lap score between 57 and 27. Then we've got Neil Wallaber, and finally 1, 2, 4. Race 15, a win for number 17, Dave Norris. 2nd, number 32, Arnie Fenner. And 3rd, number 11, Neil Copestake. 27, 57, 204, 124, and 87. On we go to race number 16. Delete number 1, John Hartley, in his place for 143, Mike Scalding. On the line then for Race 16, 8 point, everybody gets away to a clean break for race number 16 of the heat of the upright. And it's 1-0 Gaydon Hammond, also good fires for the first time is 42. Ian Leventon in second place. Leventon's got through into Hammond, there's changing and passing in all sorts of places on that top corner. And looks as Dave Hammond's gone really wide and dropped back to third. I know it hasn't, I've made a mistake there, and it's Dave Hammond leads into the pits corner. The rider was leading the race and went wide up on that top corner, and he's back in third place. It's Dave Hammond, number 1, 2, and through to them. From 78 Eddie Rose in second place, 42 in Leventon with the rider went really wide, will hold the lead and drop back to third place. They go in the back straight once again, and Hammond comes under pressure. Eddie Rose slips through on the inside of the exit from that top corner. Race leads it then, but Hammond in second is Leventon in third place. Change of position for fourth and fifth, halfway down that back straight. And it is Eddie Rose who leads them from Dave Hammond in second place. Leventon has got the third. It's number 63, Colin who's come through into third with 157 in fifth place. And the back straight they go once again. Eddie Rose away from Dave Hammond in that scrap at the front. It's still Ian Leventon hanging on to the third place position. Last lap flag out then for number 78, Eddie Rose, come all the way from Blackpool to race today with us. He leads it and Dave Hammond looking down the bike rather honestly, but hanging on. That second is still Leventon in third. 63, Saunders in the first place from 157 in fifth. And the and third and fourth on Eddie Rose, well clear in race number 16. Leads in and out of that pits corner on lap number 4. And it's number 78, Eddie Rose, that gets the winning ride from Dave Hammond in second place. 42, Ian Leventon picks up the third. 63, Russian is in fourth. 157 is in 5. Followed by 616, where Childe is usually nearer the front than that. And the last one across the line is 127. Race 16 result to win for number 78, Eddie Rose. Second, 120, Dave Hammond. And third, number 42, Ian Leverington. 63, 157, 616, 117, 82 and 127. Race 17, we start at 250 again, and it's Richard Rodney making a cracking start. Colin Howe goes from the inside. Crystal has got the third place at third best going into that top corner. Morbey first time, one rider left of the line. He's got an awful lot to do at the back. It's Colin Howe leads him going down the back straight for the first time. I think it's Crystal has gone through in the second place. It's 1, 2, 3, Richard Rodney dropping back to fourth. He'll pick them out to complete the opening lap, and it's Colin Howe who's definitely leads it from Crystal in second place. Paul Simmons has got the third. Richard Rodney in fourth. Scott Campbell in 5. Sam Morbey in 6. Coles in 7. That's the 7 as they go to the back straight once again. Colin Howe is pulling well from Crystal, coming under tremendous pressure from Paul Simmons as they go to the back straight once again. Good scrap going on for second and third. There's Colin Howe with the advantage then from Crystal on the inside. Paul Simmons trying to come right round the outside line, but still with the advantage then. But Simmons has got round the outside and moves in the second place. Howe leads it, but Simmons in second, still in third. Lively in fourth. Campus is in 5. Morbey is in 6. As they go to the back straight once again, we've got Los Angeles Corns somewhere on that lap as the leader Colin Howe down that back straight, and it's Corns backed up with a 6-5 over on that far side as Colin Howe still leads. Race number 17, the start of the second leg of the 250. Howe leads it from Simmons in second place. It's still in third. Lively in fourth. Campus getting close in 5. Looking at that fourth spot of Richard Lively. Sam Morbey holds the 5th place position. These 5 are a long way clear the remainder of the field. As Colin Howe picks up a second place in his first ride up front winning race number 17. Chris still trying to close the gap on the entry to that pits corner on lap number 4. But it's Colin Howe that picks up the winning ride. Second is Paul Simmons. Third place is Chris Still. 4th is Scott Campus. 5 Richard Lively. 6 Sam Morbey. And then long way back to the closing 2 riders in race number 17. Now followed by 1, 2, 1 Sam Brown, and finally number 14 Chris Archer. Result of race number 17, the win for number 34 Colin Howe. Second number 31 Paul Simmons, and third number 82 Chris Still. 178, 23, 28, 121, 13, and 47. Whoever goes with race number 18, two former British champions, that top word is David Knowles in second place. Gary Knowles has got the third, and Knowles gets run into Street again, back round the outside to retake the lead as they go to the back straight for the first time. It's Street who leads it, but Knowles in second, it's Wells in third, that's the top three, and David Knowles again making a move on Lee Street as they go into that pits corner once again. Lee Street riding them at trap position, David Knowles trying to find a way through on the inside, but Street sticking inside the motor, so Knowles in second, it's Wells in third, that's the top three. Ian going to quite probable holding that sixth place position as Street is pulling away from Knowles now as they go to the back straight once again. Wells can't close the gap in third, somebody's slowing up while holding that fourth place position. It's all happening now in race number 18, but it's Lee Street clear of David Knowles who's got the second place, and Gary Wells coming through in the third. 1, 2, 2, Graeme Brown is now gone through into the fourth place position. They get a little bit spread out there in race number 18 as they go to the back straight once again. It's still Lee Street and David Knowles can't close the gap. The two former British champions in first and second place in race number 18, and it's Lee Street taking the last lap flag, clear then of David Knowles in second place. Start the lap to back markers. Gary Wells holds that third with Graeme Brown in fourth place. As Lee Street down the back straight then for the final time. David Knowles a real wide on the exit from that top end to hold on to his second place as Lee Street leads into the pits corner for the final time in race number 18. It's number 75, Lee Street getting the winning ride. Second place goes to 64, David Knowles. Gary Wells, number 70, comes across the line in third. Graeme Brown holds the fourth place position. The next rider coming into view is number 32, Jamie Fenn-Smith. And what happened to James Childe there, because he went so well in his opening ride and wasn't amongst the finishers there in race number 18. Race 18 result to win for number 75, Lee Street. Second, number 64, David Knowles. And third, number 70, Gary Wells. 1, 2, 2, 32, 12, 77, and number 7. I move on then to race 19 of a heat of a 500 sidecars. Tony Cook, impressive winner, first and out race in this one. And Alan Morgan, it was Cook and Morgan had a tremendous stop in the first heat of 500 sidecars this afternoon. Paul Moorcock also had a good opening ride, as did Copestake, as did Barry Bennett. So a very competitive race, number 19. When we go in with race number 19, they all get away together. It's Paul Moorcock making a cracking start. Tony Cook has completely missed the start. He's back in fifth place and we'll an awful lot to do this time. Looks like Paul Moorcock sweeping around the outside of that top corner, lead him going down the back straight. Scotland has gone through in the second place. Alan Morgan has got the third. Barry Bennett trying to get through on the inside. Alan Morgan, look at the action. There's a good scrap the first and second. There's an equal good scrap the third and fourth. Scotland got round here to Paul Moorcock and leads now. They can and Tony Cook start to close them on the leading fours. They make their way down the back straight once again then. It's Scotland pulling away at the front from Paul Moorcock in second and Barry Bennett making a move round the outside. He's gone through and Paul Moorcock has come to a stop while holding that third place position. Look at Tony Cook getting in the action as well. As Scotland is a race leader from Barry Bennett in second place. Anybody's racing between that top four, but Scotland now starting to pull away at the front. Barry Bennett's got the second, but Tony Cook's got him in his sights. He goes down the back straight once again. Alan Morgan dropping back in fourth place, and Tony Cook making a big move around the outside of that pits corner once again. He's on the shoulder of Barry Bennett, and Barry Bennett. It's Cook in third, it's Morgan in third. Alan Morgan, so Gary Southgate goes through in the fourth place, and Tony Cook has got round the edge of Barry Bennett on that top corner, and Barry Bennett comes again back up the inside. They're locked together going into the pits corner. Tremendous drop for second and third. Scotland's going to pick up the winning ride. Scotland got the winning ride, and Tony Cook. Barry Bennett gets the third, and Gary Southgate in fourth place. Fabulous action there. Number 19. Unfortunately, we lost Alan Morgan. We lost Paul Moorcock, who are also in the thick of the action. But tremendous stuff there in race number 19. Race number 19, race 19. A win for number 10, Tony Cook and Andy Colvin. Second, 118, Scott Dunn and Adam Young. And third, number 7, Barry Bennett and Ivan Hughes. Fourth, number 44. Scott Dunn was the first rider across the line that has been docked one place for taking all the pegs out over on that top corner. So that is the result of race number 19, a win for number 10, second 118, third number 7, fourth number 44. Scott Dunn is docked one place for taking all the pegs out on the top corner. And we go into race 20 with a hit of the 500 sidecars, and Nick Landers made a cracking start. He's making it down there with the Scott Francis got the third. Roy Kelly is in fourth place. That's the top four. They go to the back straight for the first time. Chris Salisbury on the inside. Scott Francis trying to come round the outside to take that second place on Chris Salisbury. Brian Canning hanging on to four. But that's allowing Nick Landley to pull away at the front as they come to the completely opening lap then. It's Nick Landley the race leader then from Chris Salisbury in second place. Back straight once again then, it's Nick Randall having a big lead at the front from Chris Salisbury in second place still. Scott Francis trying to close the gap in front, and Brian Canning is definitely getting closer in fourth right now. Into the pits corner once again, they're bunching up the second, third and fourth places. But Nick Randall is all around those hanging on. Brian Canning almost on into Scott Francis. Scott Francis rising up on the top corner, it's closing up on Chris Salisbury. Up in Brian Canning's closing up on Scott Francis. Tremendous action for the minor places. There's Nick Gregory is a mile away at the front. He looks like picking up his second equal of the afternoon in the 500 sidecar circuit. Second place, Scott Francis in the third. Down the back straight, through the for more time. There's going to be 2 coming up for Nick Bradley. In the heat for the 500 sidecars, Chris Salisbury slowly but surely is pulling away from Scott Francis, who holds on to that third. Brian Canning again having a go on the entrance of that pit corner to try and get that third place. Bradley gets the winning line, it's Chris Salisbury in second. Scott Francis has on the third. Norton in 5th place, and the 6th place will be number 55, David Cardle and Dave Mann. They're actually getting race number 20 into the 500 sidecars, a win for number 21, Nick Bradley and Darren Sargent. Second, 418, Chris Salisbury and Mike Tompkins. And third, number 69, Scott Francis and Mark Toms. 49, 971 and 55. On the line then for race 21, the start of a 350 again. Matt Etherington makes the cracking start. Lee Gaydon on the and he's got an awful lot to do in this one now as they go in the back straight. For the first one then, it is Matt Etherington and Craig Stood in second place. Lee Gaydon's got the third. Ben Morbey in fourth. Terry Massingham on his shoulder. Ben Morbey stopping out the fourth and 5th place. And the Whittaker's on through. That's the top 6 with 214 in 7th place. They go to the back straight once again. It's still Matt Etherington and Craig, but they definitely close the gap in 2nd place. These two pulling away, and Lee Gaydon who's got the 3rd. Ben Morbey now consolidating that 4th place position. Matt Etherington with that 6th place. Pushing on the 2nd place. Consolidated 3rd. Massingham is 5. Whittaker in 6. That's 3rd of the mix. So they go to the back straight once again. Michael Watson holds that 7th place position. They cap the same between 1st and 2nd. Matt Etherington taking the wide line. Craig Smith trying to take a much bigger line as they come out of that pit corner and on to the last corner. He knows that his match is still over 2nd. It's still taking hold of the 3rd. Morbey can't close the gap in 4th. Whittaker's up to 5. Relegated Massingham to 6. They go to the back straight once again a quick look over his shoulder by Matt Etherington. Still Craig Smith the same distance behind in 2nd place in race number 21. It's Childe for Matt Etherington. 2nd place Nobes, Fenn-Smith. Gaydon picks up the third place position. Then Morbey comes across the line in 4. Andrew Whittaker is in 5. Teri Massingham in 6. And that'll give 214. Michael Watson, 7th place. Race 21 result to win to number 5, Matt Etherington. Second number 2, Craig Smith. And third, 116, Lee Gaydon. 90, 17, 213, 214. Race 22, delete number 1 and delete number 12. On the line then for race number 22. Everybody gets away to a clean break. Who's anybody that come by? It's Michael Faulkner, who has the lead by the first time. It's 239 Ricky Gregory in second place. He lost that second place. It's Ricky Gregory. I think it's Fenn-Smith that's gone through in the second. It is Fenn-Smith gone through in the second place. As Michael Faulkner has the lead from Fenn-Smith in second place. Ricky Gregory has got the third place position. Michael Gosling in fifth place. We'll pick out the first place driver come out of this time. It's Faulkner in second. It's Gregory in third. Pinfold in fourth. Michael Gosling in 5. Number 9, Martyn. The next rider, followed by 16. That's 2 riders in this one. Number 3, right at the back. That's Benjamin Lee. But the leader now, Michael Faulkner, completes lap number 2. Then Fenn-Smith in second place. So Gregory hanging on to that third place. As Michael Faulkner now in amongst the back marker. Race number 22, another heat of the 350 solos. Michael Faulkner header up the corner and leading on to Bruce the lead all the time over number 37. Then Fenn-Smith in second place. In third. Pinfold in 4. Michael Gosling is in 5. The leader again amongst the back markers going up straight through these 4 times. There's going to be maximum points coming up to 114. 144. Michael Faulkner, the winner of race number 22. Michael Faulkner wins it. We look back to the second place rival to number 37, Fenn-Smith. Fenn-Smith comes across the line there in second place. With Ricky Gregory coming across the line in third, followed by Pinfold in fourth. Race number 22 resolved to win to number 144, Michael Faulkner. Second, number 37, Fenn-Smith. And third, number 239, Ricky Gregory. 63, 24, 9, 16, number 3. Race 23, unfortunately non-starter Phil Ashcroft was going so well and he dropped on that top corner and spent all the forks and isn't able to come out any more this afternoon. That's a great shame because Phil was absolutely flying in his first race. Don't forget to go and see him. He's got races for the Bewley meeting for the 20th of May. Back to the 500 solo then, race number 23, and this all-action program of the 63 races here at Tallington this afternoon. Everybody in race number 23, and it's Richardson, the leader of the five, the first one. With a company has got Scott Campbell's got the first one, Gareth come through in the first place with Charlie Saunders and Taylor Richardson. They go in the back straight for the first time. Then Richardson leads with Charlie Saunders in second. Scott Campbell's in third. Gareth throws the first place position. They move into that pits corner on the open lap then. It's Martyn Charlie Saunders in second place. Scott Campbell's in third. Gareth is in third. That's the top 5 as they go to the back straight once again. It's still Richard Smith. Charlie Saunders again trying to close the gap there in second place. He's still pulling away from Scott Campbell, who's consolidated his third place. into the place then. Tom Charlie Saunders in second, Scott Campus in third, Wingo in fourth, Alan Albert Taylor in five. Number 51 is now gone forward to fifth place, so again Alan Albert Taylor to seventh place. As we see the leader Richardson in that pitch corner on lap number 3. Charlie Saunders just closed the gap slightly in second place. So moving on the third, Justin Saunders in second, Campus still in third, Gareth is in third. Warren's moved up to 5 and Charlie Saunders just a couple of 5 plays behind Richard Smith. They go in the back plate. On lap number 4, Richard Smith front with turns the air off and then that back plate. Gets it down very quickly again. And then into the manager over the rapidly closing Charlie Saunders. Richard Smith wins it. Second is Charlie Saunders. Scott Campus picks up the third place. Dean Gareth comes across the line in 4. Customer Word is in 5. Race number 24, another week of the 500 solos, and the action continues. There's so many races to get to here at Tallington this afternoon, and quality races, every one a quality race at the present moment with such a cracking lineup. And there they go, it looks like David Speight has lifted over the start in the big way. The race continues, going into that top corner 40 first on it. Isn't David Speight back over, just going in front of us, so red flag down. Red flags are out, somebody looping it in a big way at the start there. I thought for a moment it was David Speight. So we're finally ready then for the restart of race number 24. The 500 solos, everybody gets away with a clean break this time as you expected some Scott Finlayson holds the fourth place. That's the top 4, they hurdle down that back straight once again. David Speight coming under pressure and Tim Nobes on the entrance of that top corner, but David Speight settles in second place. But look at the action, Steve Broken already impressive winner of his first heat. He's going to take an awful lot of stuff in here this afternoon. Copestake in 5, that's the top 5 of the hurdle down that back straight once again. Big break and absolutely storming away from David Speight, hanging on to that second place, and Tim Nobes can't close the gap in third, but look at the speed of his opening 3 lines. The break and lead again from Speight in second, it's still Finlayson in fourth, Copestake in 5, and Steve Brayford already in amongst the back mark as he goes the back straight on to lap number 3. It's Brayford leads it, Speight in second, Nobes in third, Finlayson still in fourth place, Copestake in 5, and Steve Brayford moves on the last 4, he's got the race of his mercy now. David Speight hard in second place, Tim Nobes, he's in back in third, still Scott Finlayson holds that fourth place, but Scott Finlayson has got 5 problems while holding that fourth place position as Steve Brayford leads into the pits corner, 34 time in race number 24. Further turns the impressive Steve Brayford, he wins race 21st. Second is David Speight. Third place goes to Tim Nobes, who lost, I say, Scott Finlayson while he was holding that fourth place position. We're waiting for Neil Copestake, number 11, to come across the line in fourth place. He's followed by 208 Chris Gregory. And then 57 and 73. Race 24 then, the impressive win for 215 Steve Brayford. Second number 82 David Speight, and third number 2 Tim Nobes. 11 208 73 and then 57. Race 25 then, delete 161, delete number 17, place number 17 for number 4 Jack Roberts. McDonald goes round the outside, leading to that top corner on the other lap. It's Thomas Cooper in second place, it's Daniel Winterton in third as they go to the back straight for the first time. It is Rodney McDonald clear then going into that pit and being pushed away by Thomas Cooper in second place. McDonald leads it from Cooper in second. Jack Roberts is on through the third. Martyn Sturgeon way back in sixth place. That's a bit of a surprise to see Martyn Sturgeon so far back in the seat of the 500s. As it's still McDonald leads it then from Cooper in second, Winterton third, Roberts in fourth. That's through the top four, and Thomas Cooper having a go and drag that double down. Through they go, into the top corner, into the McDonald in second, to move into a leading position, Cooper leading now for McDonald in second, it's Winterton in third. Roberts is in fourth place, Sturgeon's up to 5 as they go to the back straight once again. Super action to front of Thomas Cooper, works his way through from third to third place now. Moving on to that four, Cooper leads from McDonald in second, it's Winterton in third, it's Roberts in fourth, Nobes is in 5, Moving in 6, that's still the top 6 as the race goes Thomas Cooper, clear going to the back straight, then Pease come on time, he's a long way clear of the Grant McDonald now, so win number 2 coming up for Rodney number 1 time through. That's Thomas Cooper, the winner of this one. Then Grant McDonald in second place. Daniel Winterton gets the third. Jack Robertson's fourth place. Martyn Sturgeon is in 5. John Yeldham is in 6. And that is Rodney number 225. Race 25, super action again. Win for number 153, Thomas Cooper. Second, number 14, Rodney McDonald. And third, 121, Daniel Winterton. 4, 15, 46, 225. Race 26, delete number 45 and delete number 5. Number 5. I will be going in with race number 26, and it looks like Stephen Taylor Hartley come out for the first time, and John Hartley in actually this one. Stephen Taylor leading, John Hartley in second place. Gareth Hickmott has got the third place. That's leading through as they get in the back straight for the first time, but Rory Cadell is making a big move to go through into fourth place, and it is Stephen Taylor leads with Gareth Hickmott close the gap there in second place. John Hartley in third. A wide rod in Stephen Taylor leads Gareth Hickmott taking the way side. John Hartley in third. Rory Cadell has gone through into that fourth place position. That's the top four as they go in the back straight once again. Still Taylor leads it. Then Hickmott in second, Hartley is in third, Cavell in fourth, now coming under pressure for that fourth place position. No Mark Richardson in this one. He's usually pretty competitive in his 500, and Stephen Taylor has gone too wide and Gareth take up the lead now in race number 2. Taylor in second. It's Hartley in third, Cavell closing up on Hartley, that's scrapped there up in fourth, third and fourth places as they go to the back straight once again. Gareth Hickmott with a good lead from Stephen Taylor in second. John Hartley grimly hanging on to that third place position. Rory Cavell has got the first to go on to fourth place, the fourth lap this time. Hickmott leads in second, Hartley in third, Cavell is in fourth, number 24 Adam Faulkner is in 5, that's the top 5 with number 13 Rob Watts in 6. As we see Gareth Hickmott down the back straight for the one more time in race number 26. Number 70 just crossing at the start of his last lap as Gareth Hickmott gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Stephen Taylor. Rory comes late, but John Hartley just hangs on to third for Rory Cavell in fourth. Alan Faulkner is in 5, followed by 13 Rob Watts in 6, and 7th place will go to Rider number 70. Race 26, 500 solos. A win for number 7, Gareth Hickmott. Second, number 23, Stephen Taylor. And third, number 1, John Hartley. 36, 24, 13, number 70. Race 27, delete 117. Delete 66 and put in 666 Carl Webb. We go there with race number 27. They start at the pre-75 again. John Ian Guthrie, a find of breath going into that top corner for the first time. Dave Norris sweeps through on the inside. Looks like Ian Guthrie again taking that big sweep round the outside to move through into second place as Norris leads him and Guthrie's in second. Shalmadon in third. Finlayson in 4. Hammond in 5. Looks like Copestake in 6. That's the top 6. They come by the completely open lap then. It's Norris who leads it there. John through the third, John Shalmadon in 4, Dave Hammond in 5, that's the top 5 again, makes away to the back straight once again, and somebody swept round the outside to go through into that third place, but I think it's Dave Hammond that's gone through into the third place, but no, it's Ian Guthrie still hanging on to that third, with Gary Finlow in fourth place. They come out of that pits corner then. Dave Norris is the race leader from Ian Guthrie in second place. Gary Finlow is in third. Dave Hammond in third. John Shalmadon in 5. Neil Copestake in 6. That's the 6. And Dave Norris slowly but surely pulling away at the front again. Ian Guthrie is very wide upon that top corner. He still hangs on to that second place. It's Gary Finlow in third. It looks like Dave Hammond closing on to try and take that third place, and Gary Finlow is gone round the outside. Finlow on that pits corner as Dave Norris gets the winning rider. Can be tied to second and third. Dave Hammond it's Finlow, then Shalmadon, then Copestake. And very tight there for second and third in the very competitive pre-75 race, race number 27. Race 27 result will be after 3 laps. A win for number 17, Dave Norris. Second, 120, Dave Hammond. And third, 174, Ian Guthrie. Race number 29, we're back with the 1,000 sidecars. They go back to race number 27 after this one. As they do, they go up the back straight for the first time. Looks at the form roller, Andy Wilson crew has not come out for this one. Looks like Rod Bradley's got the win. They come by for the first time. Winterton got the third. They go into the pit corner for the first time. It's Rob Bradley, Elizabeth Colin Blackburn in second place. Winterton trying to find a way through on the ends of Colin Blackburn. They're on the shoulder of Colin Blackburn. They get through on the ends of Colin Blackburn to move through into second place as Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson leaded. It's still Winterburn's got the second. Colin Blackburn trying to come back round the outside to retake that second place. It's tremendous action between the guys again. It's Bradley leading them. For Winterburn in second. It's Blackburn in third. Looks like Lester Page and Paddy Monk in fourth place. They go up the back straight once again. Unfortunately, no former owner will so much have machine problems first over the line, back ahead there, right at the back, so problems again for Matt Formerola and Andy Wilson as Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson. They lead their one to lap 4 in second place. Colin Blackburn, Paul Rodney Jr. hold the third place to Lester Page and Paddy Monk in 4. Then we've got number 17 Tom Meekins with Matt Formerola and Andy Wilson way back in 6th place as they go up the back straight for the follow time of the first coming up for the Masters champions Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson. They make it 2-2 in the heats of 1,000 cars. Second is Robin Gareth Winterbourne. Colin Blackburn, Paul Rodney Jr. get the third. It's Lester Page and Paddy Monk in 4th place. Number 17 Tom and Meekins and Carl Robson get the 5th, and 6th place Matt Formerola and Andy Wilson. Race 28 result. Race 28 result. A win for number 87, Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson. Second, number 48, Rod and Gareth Winterburn. And third, number 25, Colin Blackburn, Paul Whiteman Jr. 52, 17, and number 5. We go back to race 27 because of the confusion over the flags. It appeared that the riders seemed to think that the checkered flag had gone out. It was only the end of the third lap, so the results will be taken after 3 laps in race 27. A win for number 17, Dave Norris. Second, 120, Dave Hammond. And third, 174, Ian Gutteridge. 6, 32, 11 and 666. 29 on the heat of 1,060 sidecar. Looks like Mark Costa leads going up the back straight with Peter Lloyd in second place. We're going to go on to the middle of the track there in a big way at the back of the field. So as the leaders come out of that top corner and through the completely open lap, then it is Mark Costa leading. Step Flyer's got the third place position. You were often in first place. They go up the back straight once again. Mark Costa leads and Peter Lloyd in second. These two pulling away for Mark Costa's got bike problems. He was at the front, and what's happened because Peter Lloyd's going up as well. Red flags are out. Red flags are out. Red flags are out for race number 29. Looks like Mark Costa again making the start, but Peter Lloyd has gone through on the inside the lead, going up the back straight for the first time. It's Lloyd who leads it and Costa in second place. And somebody making the move on Mark Costa for that second place push. They go wide coming out of that top corner. Peter Lloyd leads it and Mark Costa in second place. We're off in third. Lloyd is in fourth. Meekins is in five as they go up the back straight once again. Lloyd leads it and Costa trying to close the gap. They're in second place. These two pulling away from off and in third. With Bly in four, Meekins in five. That's the 5 outputs. They come out of that top corner and through complete lap number 2. It's Peter Lloyd really flying on the very badly in the chair. Trying to close the gap there in second place for Oppen. Having a good ride in third place again. With Step Lloyd picking up that fourth place for Julian Meekins in 5 again. A little bit spread out there in race number 29 as they hit that top corner once again. It's still Peter Lloyd and Teri Madley, corner of Mark Costa. With Nick Wilson in the chair this season, they move on to Costa, they're taking the first in second place. These two pulling away from the left, they've got the third. Step Lloyd is in fourth, Julian Meekins in 5, they go up the back straight, and that's where Costa's very quick on the exit from that pits corner. He's closing up again on Peter Lloyd, they hit that top corner on lap number 4, 3 or 4 bikes length between them. It's no one ever for Mark Costa, he's not going to find a way through. Peter Lloyd gets the line. Mark Costa gets the second, Willefin gets the third, Step Bly is in fourth place, Julian Meekins in fifth place. Race 29 then resolved to win for number 4, Peter Lloyd, Teri Madley. Race second place, number 37, Mark Costa, Nick Wilson. Third place, number 80, Will Oppen and Andy Wood in third place. And then 30 and 211. Race 30, one non-starter, number 46. At the starting gate then for race number 30. Start there for race number 30. Reg Blackmore gets away. Looks if somebody's gone through. Looks like Paul Whiteman has got the tapes all that round the machine. So a false start there for race 30. Blackmore very, very slow away indeed. Looks like Paul Whiteman really going at the back straight for the first time. Reg can't seem to get the bike now. He's got it going. He's got a lot to do. He's back in the fifth place at the moment. Looks like Chris Spars has got that second place. They come by us for the first time. Then it's Paul Whiteman leading in second place. Brett Skinner has got the third. It's Colin Pardo in fourth. Reg Blackmore in 5. Looking for that fourth place of Colin Pardo with Paul Whiteman absolutely storming up that back straight. Good ride again by Chris Spars. He's got the second place at the moment. Looks like Fred and John Skinner have come to a stop while holding that third place. They've got going again in Reg Blackbourne's working his way to the third. He's gone through into third place after a dreadful start. It's Whiteman leading and Spars in second. It's Blackbourne who's got the third place and Pardo in fourth. Fred Skinner in 5. Getting a little bit spread out there in race number 30 they go up the back straight once again. It's Paul Whiteman with new passenger Alan Elliott in the chair. They've got a commanding lead over Chris Spars in second place. Reg Blackmore now consolidating that third place. It's still Pardo in fourth. With Skinner in 5 and moving on to 4 this time then. Oh, and Chris Spars has gone round in a big circle on that top corner. That's desperately bad look for him. Going to save second place. So Reg Blackmore after that dreadful start has now gone through in the second place as Paul Whiteman absolutely coasting up that back straight. Chris Spires has got going again, so we'll pick up the fifth place point if he can keep it going again. But it's going to be Paul Whiteman to come to get the winning ride in race number 30. Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott, they get the winning ride. Reg Blackburn gets the second place with Carl Crew in the chair. Colin Pardo gets the third. Fred Skinner is in fourth. And this Chris Spires is going to try and go around and pick up the fifth place points. He was doing extremely well there to get the second place and turn it round upon that top corner, but has got down again and will pick up the fifth place points. Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Second, number 26, Reg Blackburn and Carl Pugh. And third, number 16, Colin Pardo and Dan Saville. 222 and number 6. Right, on we go then to race 31, delete number 1, delete 666. Race number 31, there we go. Dave Norris has made a good start easily. He's a come by the first time. That's the top through they go. That top corner, Dave Norris at busy up there in the uprights and the 375. He's leading in the back straight for the first time, and Debbie Rose making a big move to go through in the third place. He's on the shoulder of second place man Dave Hammond as they go in that puts corner once again. Looks as though Shrewsbury Shrewsbury's having a much better ride this time and using every inch of the track there is Norris. Is in 5 up the top 5 as they go in the back straight once again. Norris is the race leader then. He's clear of Hammond in second. It's Eddie Rouse in third. West Shrewsbury's in fourth. Bennett is in 5 up the top 5. The Maysville track is almost twisting up the top, and you're after very heavy second place, and Dave Hammond starts to close up on James Norris, and they go in the back straight once again. Norris leads him and Hammond in second. It's still Rouse in third. She's been fourth. Bennett is in 5, that's still the top 5 with the leader Dave Norris on to lap 4. Through the win to Dave Hammond. Anyway, in 3rd, Bennett is in 5, in 6, Mud Downey is in 7th place. That's the top 7 as they go in the back straight once again. Dave Norris got a lot of daylight now between himself and the second place rider. So yet another win coming up for number 17, Dave Norris, he wins it. Dave Hammond gets the second place. Third place goes to Eddie Rose, where Shrewsbury comes across the line in 4th. Henna is in 5, Shrewsbury in 6, Mike Scalding in 7th, then 27, and finally number 82. Race 31 then, the win for number 17, Dave Norris. Second, 120, Dave Hammond. And third, number 78, Eddie Rouse. 616, 32, 42, 143, 27, 82. Rider down at the start. race number 32, the upright class, everybody makes a clean break, and it's 1 2 seconds minutes. Top close, Neil Wallops has got the third place. Darsh and Ball goes to a little bit slowly into that top corner. Someone's gone round the outside. Neil Wallop goes round the outside as well to move through into that second place position. We'll pick out the leaders as they come into view. It could well be Neil Copestake that leads going into that pits corner. Neil Wallop has gone through into the second place position. The yellow flags are out, in fact, from that bottom corner. Second place, has gone through the third. Carl Russian has gone through into that third place position. As Copestake as well, get the front Wallop now coming under tremendous pressure for that second place. They're shoulder to shoulder going down the back straight. Lots of Russians gone through on the outside of the Neil Wallop to get that second place position. Still the yellow flags are out on that bottom corner. So Neil Copestake Russian second, Wallop Other Joyce has gone through in the fourth place. This Darsham Bowlers in five. They make their way up the back straight once again then. It's Neil Copestake increases lead all the time as they go down that back straight. Good scrap going on for third, fourth and fifth place in. Neil Wallop still just hanging on to that third place position. And now it's Neil Copestake coming under pressure from number 73. Getting very close to Russian making a move around the outside. Russian has the advantage now. They go that top corner on lap number 4. Russian leads it, and Copestake in second. Wallop still holds the third place position. That's the top three in race number 32. Another heat of the uprights. The checkered flag out this time as Russian leads into that pits corner for the final time. Neil Copestake comes to the run up the inside. It's Russian that gets the win from Copestake in second. Neil Wallop gets the third. It's tight for fourth and fifth. Followed by 127, the one-time race leader, and finally number 87. To win for number 63, Carl Russian. Second, number 11, Neil Copestake, and third, 204, Neil Waddops. 57, 152, 127, and 87. Race 33, delete 181. On the line then for race 73, number 8 of the 257, David Knowles hasn't made the best of start. That top corner, Gary Wells and Colin have gone through, and David Knowles is back in fourth place and trying to work his way through. He's coming under pressure for Richard Lively's the leaders go down the back straight for the first time. Simmons leads it, Gary Wells on his shoulder going down that back straight, and he's moving to the pit corner. Simmons dives back thrown into Wells, and David Knowles has worked his way through into the third place position. Tremendous 250 action again, and Simmons leads it. Wells on the outside, Knowles trying to find a way through. Colin Harris in four, Richard Lively in five. That's the top five as they go down the back straight once again, and Gary Wells has got round the outside to lead going down the back straight, and Colin Harris getting the thick of the action now. Look at the prime spin of that second and third combination as Wells leads it, and Simmons in second. It's Knowles in third with Aaron four, Lively in five, looks like Brown in six. As they complete the win, Gary Wells still into them. David Knowles are now gone through. In the second place, Simmons gets back thrown into Knowles, and Knowles again back round the outside to retake that second place. He's on the shoulder of Gary Wells now as they go in the back straight on lap number 3. It's Wells who leads it, and Knowles in second, Simmons in third, Howard in fourth place. That's the top four here, moving to that pits corner once again. Gary Wells right in the mid-track position. David Knowles making a little round the outside. They're locked absolutely guns together as they go in that top corner, third into the time. It's Wells on the inside, Knowles again making a move around the outside. But Wells holds him up there as they go to the back straight, third for the time. There's about 3 bikes between these two very quick 250s. Still Simmons has the third place with Colin Harris third. It's now on the for David Knowles again making a big sweep right round the outside. Can he get round Gary Wells? No, Gary Wells wins it. David Knowles gets the second, Simmons in third, Colin Harris third, Brown is in 5. Lively in 6, super 250 action again, tremendous stuff, and it's Graeme in 7th place. Super 250 action again in race number 33, win for number 70, Gary Wells. Second, number 64, David Knowles, and third, number 31, Paul Simmons. 34, 122, 23, 81, and 47. Come on, already again for race number 34, another heat of the 250s. Good to see so many 250s through the top. In second place is James Saunders coming out. Second right, needs to score very heavily now in this third outing. He's in third place now as they go in the back straight for the first time. It's Lee Street, Elizabeth Crystal in second. Childe has got the third. He's coming under pressure with that third place. They dive into the pits corner for the first time. Street is a race leader from still in second. It's Childe in third. Gareth in sixth, that's the breakfast, and the back straight, once again they're bunching up for them on the places, and that's allowing Lee Street to pull away at the front. It's still hanging on to that second place. Sam Morbey's gone through the first, Scott Campbell's on his tail in fifth place, Dean Garrod still in sixth. That's the top six, they complete lap two, then Street to lead again. First place of Sam Morbey at the top corner once again. They're clear best again for that third place position. First and second is there to pull away. There's a tremendous scrap going on for that third place. It's still Street Elizabeth, Charles in second, still in third, Morbey in four, Campus in five, Garrod in six, up corner, on the corner, in the way to that marker, into that top corner, just Garrod couple seconds, we're still in third, Morbey four, Campus five, Garrod six. Down the back straight they go through the more time then. It's Lee Street, the former British champion, with a big lead from James Childe. Needs to score heavily in this one to get into the final of the 250s. Lee Street looks behind him. He can coast it from that position. It's Lillian coming up to 75. Lee Street second. Here's number 97, James Childe. Third place goes to Crystal, then Sam Morbey, then Scott Campers, then Dean Garrod. Then we've got number 32, followed by 77. Race number 34, the win for number 75, Lee Street. Second, number 97, James Childe. And third, number 82, Chris Still. 28, 178, 12, 32, 77, and 14. Right, we move on then to race 35, the third leg of the 500 sidecars. Tony Cook and Alan Morgan have met each time they've been out so far. We've got Scott Francis, Barry Bennett, Chris Salisbury, all been in the thick of the action. So another very competitive heat of 500 sidecar action. Everybody gets away. It's a clean break who's made that crucial start, and it's the second place at the moment, so a bit of a shot there. Once again, Tony Cook has completely missed the start, but look at him making the move round the outside of that top corner. Four abreast from other places coming off that top corner. Tony Cook settles back in fifth place. Scott Francis dives through on the side to go into that second place position. And here's Chris Salisbury release for Scott Francis second. Tony Cook again making the move round the outside. The second place, they go to the top corner once again. It's Salisbury on the inside. Tony Cook has got round the outside, but Niall and Morgan come out this time. Salisbury again trying to get back for Cook. They're absolutely locked together going down that back straight. Tremendous action between these two. But Tony Cook again has got back round the outside of Chris Salisbury, and it's Cook who leads them. Salisbury in second, Barry Bennett got the third. He's back in fifth place. They go to the back straight once again. It's Tony Cook who leads it then from Chris Salisbury in second place. Now Barry Bennett has gone through into that second place position. Chris Salisbury drops back to third. Scott Francis is wide at the back of the moment as they go into the pits corner once again. Tremendous action by Tony Cook, who's had to do it the hard way all up to the It's Francis in fourth and Salisbury in forward. Francis in five as they go down the back straight once again, and Francis got round the edge of Salisbury to go through in the fourth place. So Chris Salisbury has gone from first to fifth, another fantastic hit at 500 sidecar action. But Tony Cook has come right through from the back again to pick up a splendid win. Barry Bennett gets the second place. Dean Wilson gets the third. Scott Francis in fourth, and one-time race leader Chris Salisbury finishing up in fifth place in a super heat of 500 sidecar action. Race 35, a win for number 10, Tony Cook and Andy Colvin. Second, number 7, Barry Bennett and Ivan Hughes. And third, 971, Dean Norton and Richard Fillmore. 69, 418. race number 36. We've got the 6 out up till 4 more. Took us come out the races of Scotland. In second place, they sort themselves in on the entry to that top corner. Nick Radley hasn't made the best of starts. He's settled in third place now as they go in the back straight, looking at second place. And Gary Southgate gets Swarmy into Southgate to move through in second. But that's kept Scotland a big lead now. And Nick Radley with an all to do in second place. They come to complete the opener. He's done a little bit of the 500 sidecars. They go to the back straight once again. Still Scotland leads it, but Nick Radley's visibly closed the gap there in second place. Tremendous scrap going on for third, fourth and fifth places as they come out of that pits corner to complete lap number 2. Corner close the gap number 2. Kelly is in 4. Gary Southgate comes in second and 5th. As the leaders in the back straight once again, and Nick Radley, who's really making a move. He's alongside Scotland now as they go to the back straight on lap number 3, and Nick Radley trying to get thrown into Scotland. Scotland to right, and Nick Radley trying to come through on the inside line. There's still doing all of Nick Radley in second place. It's Gary Southgate in 5. That's the top 5 as they go to the back straight once again. Can Nick Radley have another go? Scott Billings having a go now as they go into the pits corner once again. Scott looking at the gap on the inside. No, he hasn't. There's no way through for Nick Radley at the moment. And Scott Radley gets the second place. So number 4 comes through in third. Ron Kelly in 4. Gary Southgate in 55 in 6th place. Race 36, a win for 118 Scott Dunn and Adam Young. Second, number 21, Nick Radley and Darren Sargent. And third, number 4, the reserve, Stuart Beard with Stuart Supple in the chair. 49, 44, 55. Race number 37 of the heat, RB350, Matt Evans has got the third place. Craig Smith going to get thrown into Michael Faulkner on that top corner. Matt Etherington's been led for the first time this afternoon by Michael Faulkner together going down the back straight and lap number 1. Etherington's got round the outside. Faulkner comes again back up the inside. Craig Smith holds the third place. Tremendous race between these two. It's Faulkner on the inside, Etherington round the outside. Holding up third place. Massingham in 2. Gregory is in 5. That's the top 5. Alan Pease holds the 6th place mission. And Matt Etherington making a big move around the outside. Michael Faulkner is still Faulkner holding the day. There's half a bite between these two as they hit that pits corner once again. Tremendous action between these two. And Etherington's got round the outside. Faulkner is 350 action. Faulkner still live on the Etherington street round the outside of that top corner. He's back on the shoulder of Faulkner again. Now Faulkner comes again. Back up the inside. There's still half a bite between them as they move into the pits corner once again. Fantastic 350 action. Let's hope the tail ender doesn't get in the way. Matt Etherington's gone Hold the leadership and Etherington in second. It's Smith getting closer in third as they go into the back straight. Falling from the front. Teri Massingham holds the first place. Matt Etherington half a bite behind Faulkner. Gets there now to Faulkner. Faulkner comes again back up the inside line and they go into that pits corner. Once again Faulkner around the inside. Etherington comes on the outside. Faulkner gets a second. Smith in third. Fantastic step between those two. There was never more than half a lap between them for the complete four laps. Teri Massingham gets the 4th place. Absolutely superb 350 action. Great to see them shake hands there. There was never more than a bite between them for the complete 4 laps. And Matt Etherington giving absolutely everything round that last corner, and he's taken it by half a bite on the line. Tremendous step in that 350 heat. Absolutely brilliant stuff then in race number 37. The win just on the line for number 5, Matt Etherington. Second, 144, Michael Faulkner. And third, not that far behind, number 2, Craig Smith. And away then with race 38, the given part was on as 37 after race 38. We've got the third. Michael Gosling in fourth. Pinfold is in five. That's the top five. As Gaydon leads them going down the back straight for the first time. Ben Morbey pushing hard in second place. Fenn-Smith holds the third place position. That's the top three. And Ben Morbey start the close on Gaydon as he hit that pitch corner for the first time in race number 38. It's Gaydon leads again. Pinfold in four. Gosling in one. And the top corner once again. And Ben Morbey again closing up on Gaydon. They go to the back straight once again. There's just a couple of bites between each for first and second. In the heat of the 350s, Gaydon leads it. Morbey again making a big move round the outside of that pitch corner. Gaydon holds the inside person. Then Morbey round the outside. Morbey cuts back to the inside. Then Gaydon to the bay. It's Morbey in second. It's Fenn-Smith in third. Pinfold in fourth. Gosling in five. And the back straight goes once again. And Ben Morbey can't seem to close the gap on Gaydon. They're halfway down the back straight on lap number 3. Gaydon leads into that corner, and Ben Morbey again trying to close the gap there in second place. It's still Fenn-Smith hanging on to that third. There's Gaydon leads second, Fenn-Smith in third, Pinfold in four, Gosling in five. That's the top five in race number 38. As Gaydon negotiates that top corner, he's halfway down the back straight, he's running away from Ben Morbey now in race number 38. So looks if Gaydon's going to pick his first beat winner of the afternoon. Gaydon gets the winning yard in race number 38. Second number 19 is Ben Morbey. Third place goes to 37, Ben Fenn-Smith. We're looking with number 63, Paul Pinfold, to come across the line. In fourth, Michael Gosling is fifth place. In the win for 116, Gaydon. Second number 90, Ben Morbey. And third, number 37, Ben Fenn-Smith. 63, 24, 16, number 9. The previous race, race 37, 5, 144, 2, 213, 239, 36, 214, and number 3. Cracking lead again, Tim Nobes, Charlie Saunders, Gareth Hickmott, Steve Brayford. There'll be no Matt Etherington, he's only riding in the 350s this afternoon. And then we go on a bloody bit to race number, leaping out of the start. There's Steve Brayford leading. It's Tim Nobes in 4, Gareth Hickmott in 5, that's the 5 as they go to the back straight for the first time. And look at Steve Brayford go, look at the lead he's built already, he's clear. They're not back to the lap number 1 from Tim Nobes, who's gone through in the second place. Charlie Saunders in third, John Hartley trying to get running for Charlie Saunders. As Brayford leads it then, for Nobes in second, it's Saunders in third, it's Hartley in 5, that's the top 5, they're well clear of the remainder of the third. They go in the back straight once again. Michael Copestake holds that 6th place position, really, because that'll get right something in the back. And Steve Brayford's got a commanding lead, there comes Tim Nobes in third, John Hartley down the back straight, then goes Steve Brayford, a long left behind him, he's in, and Tim Nobes is in big trouble on the exit. That corner is very well indeed to stop on there, the close rider with him as Brayford leads them on the ball, but Nobes go under pressure for that second place in Saunders. Grasstrack racing, scrapping then for second and third. For Nobes in second, it's Saunders in third, Hickmott's in fourth, Hartley's in 5, Copestake still holds that 6th place, but it's number 3 to 3 for Steve Brayford. He wins it. It's going to be tight for second and third. Charlie Saunders having a go on there inside. Tim Nobes just second. Charlie Saunders just the third. Gareth Hickmott is in 4. John Hartley is in 5. These 5 are a long way clear of the remainder of the field, but what a high speed race that was, and what a superb performance again from Steve Brayford, totally unbeaten in the heats this afternoon. Copestake is the next rider to come across the line in race number 39, followed by number 28. High speed action in race number 39, the win for 215, Steve Brayford. Second, number 2, Tim Nobes, and third, number 25, Charlie Saunders. 7, 1, 555, 28. On we go to race number 40. The action still continues. Another heat of the 500 solos. Race 30 then on the line, number 8 of the 500 solos. Delete 143, Mike Scalding from race number 40. So there we go, we're looking at Richard Smith probably to lead this one, but it is Richard Smith in second place. Filmer holds in second place and Richard Smith leads and going to the back straight for the first time. Adam Filmer is there in the second place. We can see Dean Garrod holding that fourth place. They're coming under pressure for that first place position. And I say it's the Masters runner up Richard Smith who leads this one completely lap to the one. Second place he's slowing right up there in second place. Second, Dean Garrod has got the third. As they go to the back straight once again, Richard Smith has got this one by the proverbial mile at the moment then. Clear going down that back straight, it's still 46 John Yeldham holding that second place position. Disgusted having Filmer worse on the track. Second place there on the bike give way. Smith leads it then. And Yeldham in second. Gareth holds the third. That's the top two in this one. There's 157. Holding the first place position. After then that back straight on lap number 3. So a long way clear of John Yeldham in second. Still Dean Garrett holds the third place position. Good scrap then on to fourth and sixth. Smith leads them on to 4 then. There's still Yeldham holding that second place. It's third. We look at that scrap section of the fifth place number 61. That's just the rule has gone through in the fourth. Moving 152. Alan Alberstair with the fifth. As a leader Richard Smith into that fifth corner for the follow time. He picks up the winning ride in race number 30. Richard Smith wins it. Second place goes to number 46, John Yeldham. Dean Garrett is going to get the third place position. 61 comes across the line in 4th, Christopher Ward. He's followed by 225 and 152. Race 40 result to win for number 33, Richard Smith. Second number 46, John Yeldham. And third number 12, Dean Garrett. 61, 225, 152 and 57. Revving up then for race 31, and where we go with race number 31, and it's the Thomas to the Mega on the action again. The missing the last couple of heats, he usually flies, and his track is in third place at the moment as Daniel Winterton makes a big sweep round the edge of Cooper, but Cooper comes again back up the inside to retake the lead going into that pit spend on the opening lap. It's Cooper who leads it, and Winterton in second, it's Richardson in third, that's the top 3 as they come by a third. Jack Roberts holds the first, is in 5. Number 13, Rob Watson in 6, that's the top 6. They go to the back straight once again, and Thomas Cooper stretching away at the front now from Daniel Winston, still holding that second place, and Jack Roberts making a move through to go through in the third place. As Cooper leads the combined once again, Winston in second, Roberts in third, Richardson holds the third, Watts is up to 5, Copestake, Watts back to 6. Thomas Cooper, big lead going down that back straight, Daniel Winston pushing hard in second place to try and close the gap. Jack Roberts in third, Mark Richardson still holds the third, Thomas Cooper leads race number 41 on to lap 4 for Daniel Winston in second, Roberts holds the third, Richardson is in fourth, Watson 5, Copestake 6, that's third the same section as leader Thomas Cooper into that pits corner for the funnel time in race number 51. Thomas Cooper gets the winning line. We're looking for Daniel Winston to come across the line in second place. Jack Roberts gets the third. Mark Richardson comes across the line in 4th. And we've got Rob Watts in 5. Neil Copestake in 6th place. Race 41 then, a win for number 153, Thomas Cooper. Second number 121, Daniel Winterton. And third, number 4, Jack Roberts. 71, 13, 11, and number 70. Number 42, away they go, Stephen Taylor making a good start as Martyn David Speight is in fourth, that's the top four they go, down the back straight, 40 first on, Sturgeon leads it then, Sturgeon's got problems, he's just at the front of Martyn, and so has Grant McDonald, and took really wide there, but a stopping of Martyn Sturgeon, that's cost him dearly, and that's allowed David Speight to hit the front now as they come to the front, the open lap, it's Speight who leads it, it's the Finlayson in 5, that's the top 4, race number 42, so desperately bad up there on Martyn Sturgeon. As the leader David Speight clear going down that back straight, Grant McDonald in second place. And we've lost another rider over that far side, we've lost Grant McDonald as well, I think. David Speight leads it, we've lost Grant McDonald as well. The Scott Campus has gone through the second, the Scott Finlayson in third. High speed racing, catching one of the other machinery out this afternoon. David Speight well clear going down that back straight then. Still Scott Campus holds the second place with us. Scott Finlayson has got the third. Stephen Taylor well off the break. Grant McDonald going around with a 6 point to try and pick up some crucial points. As Speight leads them on the field. Campus in second place. It's Finlayson in third. But around the start, Tallington track at the moment. One or two riders with 6 bikes trying to keep going to get up crucial points to get them into the final. And David Speight leads into that pit corner, 30 full time in race number 42. It's another win coming up to number 82. David Speight is third in line. We're looking for 178. Scott Campus looking across the line second, which he does now. The next rider should be number 6, Scott Finlayson. That's the first third across the line. Then we've got riders with stick machinery trying to get it home to get some crucial points to get them into the final. Race 42, run for number 82, David Speight. Second, 178, Scott Campus. And third, number 6, Scott Finlayson. 208, 23, 14, and 73. On the line then for race 43, where we go again, should be a cracking eagle 370 pounds yet again, it's Dave Norris making the start, Ramadan is in 4, that's the top 4 going in to that top corner for the first time. Dave Norris sweeps by on the outside, it's still Dave Hammond holding that second place, Gareth Finlayson in third, John Chalmerdine is up to 4, somebody going through into that 5th place as they move into the pits corner, look at them bunch up for the minor places, tucked in behind Dave Norris, who once again is the leader in the 375 race, it's still Hammond. Up to 5, Copestake is in 6, Needham is in 7, that's the 7 as they go to the back straight once again. Dave Norris is really flying in this pre-75 class again this afternoon. It's still Dave Hammond hanging on to that second, Gary Finlow getting closer in third, John Chalmerdine is in 4th, Ian Guthridge in 5, Neil Copestake in 6, Needham is in 7, that's the 7 Chalmerdine 4, Copestake getting close in 5, relegation, Ian Guthridge to 6, Guthridge trying to sweep back round the outside of Copestake, which he does to move back through into that 5th place position, but Dave Norris continues to dominate this one from the front, but still Dave Hammond there in 2nd place, Finlow 3rd, Chalmerdine 4, Guthridge 5, Copestake 6, Dave Norris clear going down that back straight then. Quick look behind him, Charles, he's got quite a bit lead over Dave Hammond there in that 2nd place position. It's still Finlow in 3rd with Chalmerdine definitely getting closer in 4. Ian Guthridge trying to close the gap in 5. These 5 pulling away for Neil Copestake in 6th place. As Dave Norris gets another one in line, Dave Hammond gets the 2nd. Finlow's in 3rd, John Chalmerdine in 4th. Ian Guthridge in 5. Neil Copestake in 6th. Dave Needham in 7th place. Race 43, win for number 17, Dave Norris. Second, number 120, Dave Hammond. And third, number 6, Gary Finlow. 42, 174, 11, 364. Right, back to the big chairs again then for race number 44. Race number 44, Paul Whiteman making a cracking start. Looks like Colin Blackbourne's out, but has gone with him. Mark Costa holds a third place. Reg Blackbourne's in fourth, looking at that third place of Mark Costa. They really sort themselves in on the exit from that top corner. Paul Whiteman leads on the inside line. Colin Blackbourne leads. On the third, Reg Blackbourne is in fourth. It's Lester Page and Paddy Monk in fifth. They go to the back straight once again, and Paul Whiteman leads it. Colin Blackbourne trying to close the gap in second place. Mark Costa closing up on Colin Blackbourne. They enter that top corner once again. Reg Blackbourne has still got the fourth place. Bishop Grasstrack going on for second and third. To Paul Whiteman. Mark Costa in third, Reg Blackbourne in fourth, Lester Page is in five as they make their way up the back straight once again, getting a little bit spread out now in race number 44, in the heat of the big chairs. It's Paul Whiteman doing a good job with the front, Colin Blackbourne, Paul Whiteman Jr. again tucked into that second place. Mark Costa gets a little bit closer on the entry to that Lester Page is in five, that's the 5 8, so they go up the back straight once again. So we see it's Paul Whiteman, new passenger. Alan Elliott doing a good job in this race number 44. They're going to pick up the race win. Paul Whiteman gets the winning ride in race number 44. Colin Blackbourne, third place goes to Mark Costa. Fourth is Reg Blackbourne. Lester Page picks up the fifth place. Race 44, the win for number 92, Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott. Second, number 25, Colin Blackbourne and Paul Whiteman Jr. And third, number 37, Mark Costa and Nick Wilson. 26 and 52. Right, we go to race number 45. Bradley gets to the chair. Good afternoon. Have we got a ready start? Yes, we have. Rodney gets a good super gate there from the outside gate, just a matter of who goes with him. And Steph Fly's gone through in the second place. It's Fred Skinner in third. Big sort out for the minor places on that top corner. Rob Bradley already with a good lead now as they come by us for the first time. It's Rob Bradley. Has gone for the third. Fred Skinner to four. That's the top four. Bradley and Simpson are a long way clear at the front. It's still number 30, Steph Fly and Jason Gill holding that second place position. Still, Julian Meekins tucked into that third place. Fred Skinner's got the fourth. That's the top four as they come to complete lap number 2. Bradley clear lead then. On Steph Fly in second place. It's still 2-1 Julian Meekins. The number 17 Tom Meekins has gone through into fourth place when they get in. Fred Skinner to 5. That's the top 5 as they go up the back straight once again. It's still Rob Bradley but clearly, but rather slowly into that top corner. Rob, but he comes at it very quickly indeed. Leads along the four then. It's still Steph Fly in second place from Julian Meekins. Still hanging on to that third. Number 17 has gone to the fourth. Fred Skinner is in 5. Pardo is in 6. That's the 6-8. But they go up the back straight and definitely Steph Fly is closing right up there, Rob Bradley. Whether he's got a problem, Rob Bradley, he's very, very slow again going into that top corner. And Steph Fly on his shoulder now as they come out of that top corner. Rob Bradley just about gets it there from Steph Fly, but on the third and fourth lap, Rob Bradley was very, very slow going in. Looking down at the machinery after that race. So that's going to be interesting. If he's got a problem, I think he's just taken on the line, but we'll leave that one for the lap scorers. Right, race 45, just winning on the line, number 87, Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson. Second, number 30, Steph Fly and Jason Gill. And third, 211, Julian Meekins and Steve Hope. 17, 228 and 16. Race 46, number 46 will be a non-starter. Number 46, and just got the Matt Faulkner, Andy Wilson left on the line again. What a disastrous afternoon that young crew have had again this afternoon. As the riders go into the top corner, 40 first time. Looks like the Winterton crew that leads. They come by as 40 first time. Got the third. The Rotten is in fourth. Yellow flags are out on this bottom corner again. And Chris Spires virtually came to a stop. They've all come to a stop. There's a red flag out of the top corner, I can see. There is a red flag out on the top corner. And again, Matt Faulkner, Andy Wilson left the start. It's Chris Spires who leads going up the back straight, but the Winterbournes have gone round the outside to move through into a leading position. Looks it, but Peter Roll and Teri Madley, unfortunate, not come out for the restart of this race number 46. Just left with 3 outputs only. The Winterbournes really then in second. Chris Spires is in third. Desperately bad luck there on that Faulkner, Andy Wilson. They've been dogged by the machine problems this afternoon, and they are such a good crew when they get going, but they're taking anything away from the Winterbournes. They're well clear now in race number 36. Then from Winterton in second place. It's Matt Faulkner, Andy Wilson. They've got going again, but a lap down on the other riders. They make the back straight once again. Then it is Rod and Gareth Winterton well clear of the lot. Chris Spires got the third. Matt Faulkner is in fourth place as they make their way through to start the last lap. It's number 48, Winterton, well clear for Winterton in second place. Chris Spires trying to close the lap there in third. Matt Faulkner, Andy Wilson out at number 5. Then about half a lap down in fourth place as the leader. Off the back straight then for the funnel time. Look at the lead in this race number 46. Coming out of that final corner, it's another win for outfit number 48. That's Rodney down to Winterbourne. They win race number 46. Will often picks up the second place with Andy Wood in the chair. Chris Spires gets the third, and Matt Faulkner, Andy Wilson finishing in fourth place. The win for number 48, Rod and Gareth Winterbourne. Second, number 80, Will Oppen and Andy Wood. And third, number 6, Chris and Steve Spires. Fourth, number 5. Happily winning race number 47, my withers getting ready even quicker. Copestake got the second place, race Morbey again, using every inch the track is in third. He's come through into second place. Oh, we've got somebody down upon that top corner, I think, but the racing does get the red flags are out. About which side it will just come down upon that top side. There was a real big sorting on the first corner, and we've got red and yellow flags out at the moment. The Amherst Brigade going up to see exactly what the problem is. The rider just struggling to his feet at the present moment, so that is a good sign if he's coming to his feet. But he left 4th or 5th place when he went down upon that top corner. With race number 47, restart any race, swerving all over the track. He's in the lead, held it. In the second place, it's Johnny Best in third. That's the top three to go in the back straight on lap them all. A little bit decimated in numbers in this restart of race number 47. It's Eddie Rose who leads it from Johnny Best still there in second place. West Shrewsbury goes through on the inside and move through into that second place. Looks like then Waterfield back there in fourth place. As Eddie Rose is the race in the Johnny Best has got quite problems. He's backed up and then Waterfield goes through into the third place position. Eddie Rose leads it. West Shrewsbury definitely getting closer in second place. These two are a long way clear of Glen Waterfield who holds the third place position. And into that pits corner once again. Eddie Rose, and he's coming under pressure again for West Shrewsbury. West Shrewsbury dives on the inside. The lead now they complete two then. Shrewsbury leads it for Rose in second. It's Waterfield in third. They go in the back straight once again. Shrewsbury not struggling most of the afternoon. It seemed to pick up his form now in this rerun of race number 47 is well cleared the front then from Eddie Rose in second place. Then Waterfield holds the third place position. They're on to lap four this time then. Eddie Rose in second place. Then Waterfield coasting round in third as the leader down the back straight for the final time. 616. West Shrewsbury well in control of number 47. It's still Eddie Rose in second place. Then Waterfield holds the third place position. So 616 West Shrewsbury wins race number 47. Second goes to number 78 Eddie Rose. Right, if you get your programmes ready, riders, if you can hear this, race 50, 14. Rodney McDonald. 23. Stephen Taylor will hold down with the race number 38. Will he go upright? So there they go. Looks like Dave Norris making a good start. Dave Norris goes to the last band goes through into third place. As Norris leads going in the back straight, but Hammond in second place. Darsenberg has dropped back to the field on the exit from that top corner, gets that down again and gets into the third place position. But Dave Norris leads it and Dave Hammond in second place. It's Philip Gareth in Dave Hammond in second place. It's still Fenner holding that third place position. Bunching up for third, fourth and fifth places. Change of position for third place going down that back straight once again. There's Norris leads it can put in through then. Hammond in second place. Number 32. 53. That's Carl Richardson is one third into third. And he's coming under pressure now to that third place position. There's Norris leads going down the back straight. Takes a long look behind him. Dave Hammond's closing the gap slightly. And there's a change of position for third place. There they go into the pits corner on lap number 3. Dave Norris leads him on the first. And Dave Hammond in the second place. It's number 63. Carl Wilson in the third. Arnie Fenner again in fourth place. 152. Alan Albert Collins in 5. That's the gap is in 6. That's the top 6 for Dave Norris. In the back straight 40 for time. Dave Hammond definitely getting closer in the second place position. Dave Hammond making the move round the outside. So Dave Norris goes exactly around. Dave Hammond gets the second place. It's Carl Rushton that picks up the third place. Arnie Fenner is in third. Alan Albert Bale is in 5. 67 comes through in the 6th and Neil Warren is in 7th place. They're followed by 127 and 87. Race 48 resolved to win for number 17, Dave Norris. Second, 120, Dave Hammond. And third, number 63, Carl Rushton. 32, 152, 57, 204, 127 and 87. Right, continue with race 50, that first 500 semi-final. I think it goes as far as 14, Rodney McDonald. 23, Stephen Taylor. 46, John Yeldham. 13, Rob Watts. And 225, Chris Bristow. I will hold on that because on the line looks just fair. Dave Hammond and Dave Norris have got to come straight back out. They just raced in the upright and they're straight back out there, and this one's pretty good. This Dave Norris has got away again. Is Dave Hammond out there with him? Norris straight down the line. And just those four laps are coming back out to do four more. Dave Hammond leads and Dave Norris has gone into that corner third. He's come out first. He's got around the edge of Dave Hammond, and Dave Hammond has got bike problems while holding that second place position. There's Norris leads it, and Finlayson in second. Chalmers in third. Looks like Copestake in third. Tremendous bit this from Dave Norris taking two in the trophy lead. Looks behind him. Needham is in sixth. That's the top 16, the rain in the back straight once again, and Dave Norris is storming away the front, and Gary Finlayson in second, John Chalmers in third, Neil Copestake definitely getting closer in third. They're pulling away, Penny and Guthrie holds that fifth place position. Dave Norris leads and completes in another lap then. And on the shoulder, going that top corner once again. Tremendous race for third and fourth as Dave Norris is pulling away at the front. It's still Finlay hanging on that second. Chalmers in third. Copestake again having to go for that third place of John Chalmers as the last lap flag is out for number 17. Dave Norris clearing the last into the 375. It's Finlay still in second place. Copestake again trying to get round here to John Chalmers over the inside line. First in Copestake round the outside in Richardson. Still holding that fifth place. Needham has got the sixth. The last lap flag out then for the checkered flag being made ready there for Dave Norris, who leads into the pitch corner, third and fourth on, looking and bunching up for second, third and third places. Dave Norris picked up another winning line. Gary Finlay goes forward to third. John Chalmers is in third. Ian Guthrie picks up the fifth place position. Dave Needham in sixth place. Race 49. A win for number 17, Dave Norris. Second, number 6, Gary Finlay. And third, number 11, Neil Copestake. 32, 174, 364, 666. The points in the semi count for the points for the heat, and it all counts for the final as well. So this is race 50, semi-final number 1 for the 500 solos. Which we're ready on the line again for semi-final number 1. Who's going to make the crucial start? It's Thomas Cooper making a good start. McDonald leads it. Halford in the back still at the one. David Speight goes surging round the outside line. They sort themselves out there. Looks like Thomas Cooper back in third place. McDonald leads it. Edward Speight in second. It's Cooper in third. Hickmott is in fourth. That's the top four. They move into the pit corner on the other lap. McDonald running with track. David Speight using every semi-final then, as Cooper leads and McDonald slowing up again on the exit from that top corner, all spinning by Rodney McDonald, and McDonald comes again to try and retake that third place, and it's Cooper leads it then, and Hickmott in second, it's Speight gone back to the third, McDonald goes back to the Campus surprising back in eighth place, and then down in the back straight once again. Thomas Cooper's put the wall up there between himself and the second place rider was still Gareth, but David Speight has got that third, but Charlie Stone was pushing on in third. Second place, Speight is a bit down there in that top corner, but still going to be content with third place, and then Charlie Stone is down there for that third place, and David Speight having a tremendous go as Gareth hit, but he joins firm into the Hickmott. It's Thomas Cooper, David Speight is going to pick up the second place. Hickmott's third, it's Charlie Stone in third, Rodney McDonald is in five. They're followed by Yeldham in six, Prentice in seven. Stephen Taylor picks up the eighth and Mr. Watson ninth place. Race 50 then. Semi-final number 1 for the 500 solos. The win for number 153, Thomas Cooper. Second, number 82, David Speight. And third, number 7, Gareth Hickmott. 25, 14, 46, 178, 23, and 13. Steve Braithwaite Richard Smith, Tim Nobes, Daniel Winterton, John Roberts, Jack Roberts, Dean Garrod, Chris Gregory, Martyn Sturgeon, Chris Ward, and now Chris Ward's not going, Scott Finlayson comes in to replace him, and John Hartley. Well, let's go off and start there then for race 51, the second semi-final of the 500 solos. Everybody ready on the line. Everybody ready looking to see David to make a good start, which is exactly what he's John Hart was in fifth place, they go in the back straight for the first time. It's Brave for the lead, with Smith in second, it's Nobes in third, Winterton in fourth, Hartley is inside, that's the top five, they sort themselves then onto that fifth corner, Speed Richardson up to be flying over the That's the top eight as they go to the back straight once again. Tim Nobes momentarily alongside Richard Smith. But Richard Smith they're pulling away in that second place position, but nobody can stop Steve Nobes. It's Tim Nobes in third, Daniel in third. That's the top eight, they make the way to the back straight once again. Steve Brave would go. He was absolutely flying at the front, and Richard Smith on hanging around. Close the gap of the lead, take the lead into that top corner on that corner. Richard Smith in second place, it's Tim Nobes in third. On second, Daniel into the game for the third. John Hartley in the top for 6th and 7th place. But it's 2 and 5, Steve Brayford is absolutely coasting across the line. Steve Brayford picks up the winning line. Richard Smith gets the second place. Tim Nobes comes across the line in third. Jack Robertson comes through with the fourth. Daniel Winterton gets the fifth place. Scott Finlayson now moves into sixth. John Hartley is in seventh. Dean Garrod is in eighth. And the final rider across the line should be rider number 208, Chris Gregory. Race 51, 500 solo, second semi-final. A win for 215, Steve Brayford. Second, number 33, Richard Smith. And third, number 2, Tim Nobes. 4, 121, 6, 1, 12, 208. Riders coming into line then for race number 52, the first semi-final of the 1000cc sidecars. Should be a cracking semi-final. Rob Bradley, Rod Winterton, Colin Blackburn and Mark Cossett all done extremely well this afternoon. And it's Rob Bradley making a good start from the outside. Looks like Red Blackburn was going, of course, and have we got a red flag? Yes, we have. We've got a red flag then for this first semi-final. Of course, it's Reg Blackburn, not Colin Blackburn, that's out in this first semi-final. Colin's out in the second semi-final. So it looks we could be ready then to get this first semi-final away in the second power lap. So everybody revving up. Making a good day. Looks like Mark Cossett on the Red Blackball's made a cracking starting while he goes through the second plate. Mark Cossett making a move around the outside. Winterbourne crew tuck into that fourth place position as Rob Bradley leads into the top corner for the first time. It's Mark Cossett holding that second place. It's Red Blackburn move through into third place. This is Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson leading then from Mark Cossett in second place. It's the Winterbournes in front of Red Blackburn in third place. That's the top four as they go up the back straight once again. And Winterbourne's closing up on Mark Cossett. There's a good race going on for second and third places. Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson are the leaders as they complete lap number 2. Mark Cossett second place, Red Blackburn. We've got the point, and it's a step right in sixth place. They go up the back straight once again. But it's still Rob Bradley, Mark Cossett going to tremendous pace for Winterbourne. Winterbourne's trying to find a way through on into Mark Cossett. They've moved Mark Cossett over on that top corner. There's Rob Bradley still crossing. Winterbourne is still third, Rob. It's a red Blackburn in third. Meekins in five. Six, they go up the back straight once again. Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson are storming away still. That's Scraps on the second and third. Look at Winterburns. They're really making the move. They've got him tight. They've got him wide. They're cutting back for the inside. But Mark Cosser's holding the line. Red Bradley picks up the winning line. Mark Cosser gets in second place. Winterburns gets the third. Red Blackburn is in fourth. Line country gets fifth with Meekins in sixth place. Sidecar semi-final number 1, race number 52, win for number 87, that's Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson. Second, number 37, that is Mark Cosser and Nick Wilson. And third, number 48, Rod and Gareth Winterburn. 26, 30, 211. Settle in for semi-final number 2, and it's making a good start. Colin Blackburn and Peter Lloyd is in the action. Robert Progress going up the back straight for the first time. Spectacular action into that top corner. Something's got to give his Paul Whiteman on the inside. Colin Blackburn going right round the outside. Peter Lloyd drives for the inside. This Whiteman in fourth place up the top four again. Into that top corner once again. It's still Paul Whiteman with the relative of Colin Blackburn in second place. Peter Lloyd's got the third. Wilson is in fourth place. Chris Barnes is in fifth place. Into the top two once again. They're starting to spread a little bit now in semi-final number 2. As Paul Whiteman is still the master, can put in lap number 2. Hanging on to third, will often get a bit closer. In fourth place, is still in five, the top four, pulling away from Chris Barnes in fifth place. And number 17, Tom Meekins is in sixth as the leader goes into that top corner on lap number 3. It is still Paul Whiteman with a clear lead over Colin Blackburn holding on to that second place. Again then, Whiteman leads and Blackburn in second, Mitchell Lloyd in third, Austin in third, Thomas in 5, Meekins 6, that's the 6 they go. Up the back straight for the final time, so it's like Paul Whiteman going to pick up the winning line in semi-final number 2 of 1000cc sidecars. Paul Whiteman wins it in second place, it's Peter Lloyd in third. Is in fourth, Chris Spires in 5, Tom Meekin in 6th place. Race 53, 1000cc sidecars, second semi-final. A win for number 92, Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott. Second, number 25, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whiteman Jr. And third, number 4, Peter Lloyd and Teri Madley. 80, 6 and 17. 34, Colin Howe. 31, Paul Simons. 82, Chris Still. 122, Graham Brown. 178, Scott Campus. 97, James Childe. And 23, Richard Lively. $75, 64, 70, 34, 31, 82. Where are we going to move to? 50 solo final. Who's going to make that crucial start? It's Colin Home in the corner. Colin Home's got a second, Paul Simons in third. David Knowles making a big burst to their third best coming off that top corner. And David Knowles goes through in the second place. The street leads going to the back straight. 41st time, it's Knowles in second, Howe in third, Simmons in four. That's the top four as they make the way into that pit score. And Colin Howe trying to get through on the into Lee Street, and Lee Street holding it back as they complete the top five, they make the way up the back straight once again, and Lee Street's got back past David Knowles. They go to that back straight once again. It's Street who leads it, and Knowles in second. It's Howe in third. It's Wells and Simmons scrapping it out there for fourth, and fifth place is coming into that pit corner on lap number 2. Still Lee Street with the advantage. Richard Lively in 8. That's the top 8 there. Make the way in the back straight once again. It's David Knowles trying all he can to get to Lee Street. And Lee Street's got 2 bikes of Bennett going into a pits corner on lap number 3. Still Street with a Bennett for Knowles. In second place and then David Knowles will hit that top corner into and Lee's going in the back straight, 40 for the time. It's Knowles in second, it's Hell in third, it's Wales in fourth, looks like Simmons in 5, and they make their way into the pits corner, 40 for the time. It's Lee Street, he went in top scorer, so he's going to win the 250. This afternoon, David Knowles gets the second. It's going to be desperately tight to turn in third. Then James Childe, then Chris Saunders, then Graham, then Chris Speight, then Scott Campus, and finally it's Richard Lively in an absolutely superb 250 final. Tremendous race there between Lee Street and David Knowles. They went in first and second scorers. They've come out first and second as they went into the final. It's all points counting, but one would imagine with Lee Street winning that 250 final, he will win the 250 overall. I'm sure they'll come round the lap of honour. Lee Street and David Knowles, tremendous racing this afternoon. Lee Street leads around, followed by David Knowles, then Colin, then James Childe, then Gary Wells, then Paul Simons, then Scott Campus. Fabulous 250 racing this afternoon, so show your appreciation for the lads. Race 58, 250 solo final. This is how they crossed the line, not necessarily the result. A ring for number 75, Lee Street. Second, number 64, David Knowles. Third, number 34, Colin Howe. Fourth, number 70, Gary Wells. Fifth, number 97, James Childe. Sixth, number 31, Paul Simons. Seventh, number 122, Graham Brown. Eighth, number 82, Chris Still. Ninth, 178, Scott Campus. And 10th, number 23, Richard Lively. Right, so race 59 then, the 500 sidecar final. You can appreciate it's very hard for lap scorers. They have to keep toting the points up from the semis to join the finals, to get it right for choice of gate in the finals. And this is race number 59, the 500 sidecar final. Race 59, 500 sidecar final, fabulous sidecar racing to 500 again this afternoon. Away they go at 3 race, and he's made the start. Chris Saunders has made a cracking start. Tony Cook has left himself. Second place looks like Nick Radley taking the big handful round the outside of that top corner. They really bunch up for second, third and fourth. They're 3 abreast for second, third and fourth. And somebody going through on the inside. It's Nick Radley going through on the inside of second place. And he's hit the front. What a ride there by Nick Radley coming up that top corner. He went into that corner third. He's come out in first place. And it's Nick Radley. In fifth place with a mountain of climb there after another dreadful start. And Nick Radley, he's going down the back straight on lap number 2 then. And Scott Dunstall holds that second place. It's Chris Salisbury in third. Barry Bennett is in fourth place. It's coming under pressure from Tony Cook, who dives slowly into Barry Bennett to lose 200 off third place. They make their way to the back straight once again. The scraps on for third, fourth and fifth places, and Tony Cook is looking for that third place at Chris Salisbury, and Tony Cook goes firmly into Chris Salisbury and then through into third place. He's left himself so much to do though, as Nick Radley is in sixth. They bunch up again for third, fourth and fifth places. as Nick Radley continues to dominate from the front of his 500 sidecar final. It's still Scott Dunn holding that second place. Tony Cook, I think, is going to be content with third, and then Barry goes through the third. Relegating Chris Stones in the final. As Nick Radley sidecar final. Scott Dunn Chris Stones in 5, Scott Francis in 6th place. Tremendous 500 sidecar final. Now I know that Nick Radley went in second highest scorer. Tony Cook was the highest, but Tony Cook was third, and Nick Radley won that one. So obviously it's all conjuncture at the moment, but the points have got to be worked out. So obviously they'll come round on a lap of honour. So Scott Dunn comes round, he's the first one to come down with his passenger Adam Young. Then we've got Nick Radley and Darren Sargent in the chair, his new passenger extremely well. Chris Salisbury comes round next to him. Then we've got Tony Cook, who's been in the thick of the action all the afternoon. Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes. Good to see him back in action because Ivan's had those 2 horrific accidents. Great to see him back, and Scott Francis as well. So that's the 6 finalists for the 500 sidecars. The result, as they cross the line, a win for number 21, Nick Radley and Darren Sargent. Second, Room 18, Scott Dunn and Adam Young. And third, number 10, Tony Cook and Andy Colvin. Fourth, number 7, Barry Bennett and Ivan Hughes. Fifth, 418, Chris Salisbury and Mike Tompkins. And sixth, number 69, Scott Francis. Fenn-Smith, 229, 17, and then we go, we got the points before we do on the line for these 357 and Matt in the top corner, 41st down, Craig-Smith is the race leader. Matt Etherington making the move round the outside. He comes on Craig-Smith, his shoulders, they go to the back straight, 41st on the side. Michael Faulkner holding that third place for Lee Gaydon in fourth. So Matt Etherington being led 41st on this afternoon. Craig-Smith is the race. Michael Faulkner Ricky Gregory's in 6th, off the top 6 they go, down the back straight once again, it's Craig for the lead from Matt Etherington in 2nd place, Preston Michael Faulkner, he's got going again but he's in last place, there is Craig leads it, second place is Terry Massingham in 5, Gregory to 6th place, so Gaydon in that straight with the advantage. Matt Etherington not closed the gap in 2nd place, he's still pulling away from Lee Gaydon, who's got a comfortable further sense in Michael Faulkner start, another lap to Craig on into lap 4. Hickmott Etherington still holding on second place. Gaydon still there in third place. Fenn-Smith is in third. Going down the back straight, 40 full cylinder in the middle. The back markers in race number 16. As Craig 350 final into that pit corner, 40 full time. Craig Smith wins in 350 final. Tallington gets in second place. Gaydon comes across the line in third. 37 across the line in fourth. 2 and 3, Teri Massingham in 5. Gregory is in 6. Pinfold in 7. And finally, Michael Faulkner, who fell and remounted, he finishes in 8th place. Smith, winner of the 350 final, comes round on lap of 1. I don't know how many other lads are going to come round, but show your appreciation again. Matt Etherington finally turned back to the sport after a nasty injury. He's finished second in that final. Mr. Fenn-Smith comes round as well. He finished in 4th. Teri Massingham, and that's another very competitive afternoon's racing for Pinfold and Ricky Gregory. Those are riders coming round after the 350 final. Your result as they cross the line again for race 60. Your win for number 2, Craig Smith. Second, number 5, Matt Etherington. And third, 116, Gaydon. Fourth, number 37, Ben Fenn-Smith. Fifth, 213, Teri Massingham. 6, 219. 7, number 63, and 8, 144. Right, on we go to race 61, the upright final. 17, Dave Norris. 78, Eddie Rouse. Sorry to do them quickly, but they're coming out so far. 120, Dave Hammond. 63, Carl Russian, the good numbers anyway. 616. 32, 67 and away then with the upright final, and he's in the very well corner. Russell's got the second place. They go after that first in Waterloo. He's back in about 7th or 8th place. Is that where Shesby taking the big handful around the outside to go through into second place? It looks very much like it to me, as it is Dave Hammond who leads going inside to Pitt's corner on that the more where Shesby holds that second place. Dave Norris making the move around the outside to come through in the third place. Steady race in 5. Dave Norris again sweeps round the outside to go through into that third place position as Dave Hammond making that good start. County's pulling away now in the upright final. It's still where Shesby holding on to that second place with Dave Norris hanging on to the third and making the move on where Shesby now coming out of the up the top 6, they go to the back straight once again. Where Shesby again seems to be slowing up on the exit from that top corner. Dave Norris on his shoulder now as they go into the pits corner on lap number 3. Dave Hammond's got it sewn up by the proverbial mile at the front. It's still where Shesby second place. Second place for Richardson. Still Richardson in 4. Rose is in 5. Is in 6, Robert is in 8, that's the top 8 they go down the back straight once again. Shesby now start the curves upon Dave Hammond as they go into the pits corner, 40 full time in race number 61, where Shesby and Dave Hammond hold on, where Shesby gets the second, Dave Norris in 4, Richard is in 4, Rose is in 5, Alan Alder stays in 6, Fenn-Smith is in 7, Ian Robert in 8, and number 57 is in 9th place. So show your appreciation. It's a busy afternoon for all these lads because they've ridden in the uprights and the pre-75 class as well. So tremendous performance by these riders to ride in 2 classes on this big fast Tallington track. Great performance there. So we'll give a result then of race 61, the upright final. Sorry we couldn't get the numbers to you, but as quick as I get them I'll give them out. There's so much for lap scorers to do. The winner of race number 61 again, as they cross the line, 120 Dave Hammond. 616, Wes Shesby. 17, Dave Norris. 63, Carl Russian. 78, Eddie Rouse. 152, Alan Albus Bale. 32, Arnie Penner. 204, Neil Wadham. And number 57. That is a result of race number 61. 215, 153, 82, 33, one more, 7, 2, 25, 121, and number 4. And 178, away then with a 500 solo finalist, Steve Blazers making a step back this time. Thankfully both of them stopped on, that could have been a hair-raising moment there, but that's allowed Steve Blazers to pull away at the front already. It's David Speight in second, Richardson in third, looks like Tim Knowles in fourth, Gareth Hickmott in 5, Daniel Winston in 6, that's the top 6 there, they come with a big over. Amazing back in 8th place, and Jack Roberts in 9th. Amazing to see Thomas Cooper so far back. He's ridden so well this afternoon, but Steve Brayford absolutely storming away at the front. He's in control of this 500. Going on It's Robertson 8, as they got in the back straight once again then. And look at Steve Brayford, he's putting so much daylight between himself and the second place rider as they move it on to lap 4. Look at Steve Brayford, he's well in control from David Speight in second and look at that the second and third place going on now. And Richardson got there near to David Speight. They go in the fifth corner. Corey double time. It's Steve Brayford wins the final and final. David Speight comes again. Richardson comes again and gets to the David Speight. Then Jack Roberts. And finally Thomas Cooper. What on earth happened to Thomas Cooper there? He's been going so well this afternoon and was way back in 8th place. And I think Richard Smith and David Speight not too happy as they go in the back straight. They clearly touched just after leaving the starting gate. They came together here, and I think they were not too happy as they finished the race there. But they're going to come round the lap of honour with Steve Brayford, and some of them are coming round. It looks as if Richard Smith and David Speight are hot in discussion there over what happened. Richard Smith comes round there, followed by David Speight. We've got Steve Brayford. What a performance from Steve this afternoon. Unbeaten all the afternoon. Tim Nobes is always in the thick of the action. Tremendous performance by Jack Roberts. What a pity he's on the speedway and not the Grasstrack. He's ridden superbly this afternoon. Charlie Saunders again, another up-and-coming youngster on the grass. He's in the thick of the action. Good to see Gareth Hickmott back and riding well after a horrific crash. Fabulous 500 final. Race 62 result, 500 solo final. A win for 215, Steve Brayford. Second, number 33, Richard Smith. And third, number 82, David Speight. Fourth, number 2, Tim Nobes. Fifth, number 25, Charlie Saunders. Sixth, number 7, Gareth Hickmott. Seventh, number 4, Jack Roberts. And 8th, 153, Thomas Cooper. 87, 92, 48, 25, 37, number 4, for the 1000cc sidecar final. They settle in for the final race of the day. If you can at the end of the day get some of the ropes off, leave the stakes in the ground, but if you can lift some of the ropes, it will be greatly appreciated. It's a lot to clear, leave the stakes in, get the ropes, and away we go. 1000cc sidecar final. Rodney has made a good start. Looks like through the line. There's Gaydon and Paul White. They're going to be 4 abreast going into that top corner, and Rob Bradley's going to be on the outside. Everybody's Paul White that finds a way through on the inside. Who's that following through? Looks like Colin Blackman has gone through with it. It's White and and Rob Bradley's at the back with a sick bite. Rob Bradley's at the back with a sick bite there, and Paul White and Leach going up the back straight then for the second time. It's Colin Blackburn pushing Rodney in second place. Winterton's have got through on the inside. Pinfold there, Rob Bradley's got going again, but he's not going to get in the major scoring points because they've put bad luck on that top corner. They're taking the win away. Second place, the Wintertons have got a third. Peter Lloyd's in third. Mark Cossett is in five. Rob Bradley's back in sixth place. They go up the back once again. It's Paul White and the lead to Colin Blackburn trying to only manage to close the gap there in second place. The Wintertons are a bit closer in third. It's still Peter Lloyd in third. But Mark Cossett in five. They move on to third. Costa 5, Rob Bradley in 6, they go up the back straight, 30 for no time. The Richard on the 1000cc sidecar final. He went into the final second highest score, so should really win the 1000 sidecars here this afternoon. It's Paul White, the was new passenger, wins the 1000cc. Winterton's big of a third, Big Iron in fourth, Mark Cossett in 5, and Rob Bradley in 6th place. Here's Paul Whiteland coming around on his lap of honour. I'm sure he's won the 1000cc sidecar this afternoon with his new passenger in the chair, that's Alan Elliott. The rest of the boys come round. Birthday boy Colin Blackburn and Paul Whiteland Jr. come round on their lap of honour. Then we've got the Winterburn crew very well again this afternoon. We've got Mark Cossett with his new passenger. We've got Peter Lloyd and Teri Madley. They'll be delighted with the afternoon. They've kept the machine running all the afternoon. And Rob Bradley has gone back up into the pits. So the result then, as they cross the line, I will reiterate, not necessarily the result overall. In first place, number 92, Paul Whiteland and Alan Elliott. Second place, number 25, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whiteland Jr. Third place, number 48, Rod and Gareth Winterburn. In fourth place, number 4, Peter Lloyd and Teri Madley. In fifth place, number 37, Mark Cossett, Nick Wilson. And in sixth place, number 87, Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson. Just to reiterate, that is how they cross the line and not necessarily the result overall. Thank you very much for being with us. It's been a hectic afternoon. Once again, a superb advert for Grasstrack Racing on this brilliant Tallington track. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the first award, Gary Palmerton's brother, was a 1000cc sidecar passenger who died in a racing accident at Essex Showground at Gregory 30 years ago. His family bought a memorial shield that is given annually to an up-and-coming sidecar crew, and the family also purchased and engraved the mementos that the winning crew will retain. Unfortunately, the winner of this award was not able to go to the presentation evening, which was run by the Dunmow and Braintree Club. He was unable to arrange to go to the presentation. So the presentation is being done this afternoon. And the winner of the Gary Palmerton Shield and Award goes to Mark Cossett. Hayden Bender was his passenger, but this time it's Nick Wilson that will come up with him. So Mark Cossett and Nick Wilson receive the Gary Palmerton Shield.
Come on, Bob, get on with it. It'll be dark in a minute.
It's his birthday today. I'm not sure exactly how old he is. Whether he will tell us, I don't know. But this is just a little bottle of champagne for Colin Blackburn. And to present it to him, I know he's going to be delighted about this because he's been telling me all day he's been waiting for this birthday kiss. So, and Paul, you're going to come up as well because I know it's not your birthday, but this is going to be a highlight of James' afternoon, I can assure you. So there you go. So Colin Blackburn, many happy returns. Thank you very much, and thanks for the cracking afternoon's racing, Colin. Rob Bradley makes a cracking start. Looks like Peter Lloyd has gone with him as they go up the back straight the first time, and Peter Lloyd gets thrown into Rob Bradley, pushing Rob Bradley wide on that top corner. Tremendous action between these two abreast. They come to completely open then. It's Peter Lloyd making the move around the outside, there's two locked together, tremendous grab at the front, and it's Peter Lloyd on the inside, Rob Bradley trying to find a way around the outside, Peter Lloyd has got the advantage, Rob Bradley goes wide, cuts back to the inside, can he get through on the inside of Peter Lloyd? No, there's no way through, they move on to lap 4. Lloyd leads it, Bradley again has got the inside, can he squeeze around the inside? Lloyd around the outside, Rob Bradley again comes for the inside, but Peter Lloyd, look at the power of Peter Lloyd, and Rob Bradley again closing the gap on the entry to the final corner, he's gone wide again to cut back for the inside run, Peter Lloyd right in the mid-track position, Rob Bradley again comes for the inside, it's going to be tight now over the line, it's just Rob Bradley as I see it, Rob Bradley's took that by half a wheel, tremendous sidecar action here. Etherington's been led for the first time this afternoon by Michael Faulkner, together going down the back straight and letting them on, but Etherington's got round the outside, Faulkner comes again back up the inside, Craig Smith holds the third place, tremendous race between these two, it's Faulkner on the inside, Etherington round the outside, and Matt Etherington making a big move round the outside, Michael Faulkner is still Faulkner holding the day, there's half a bite between these two as they hit that pits corner once again, tremendous action between these two, and Etherington's got round the outside, It's 350 action, Etherington shoots round the outside of that top corner, he's back on the shoulder of Faulkner again, now Faulkner comes again, back up the inside, there's still half a bite between them, as they move into the pits corner once again, fantastic 350 action, Etherington half a bite behind Faulkner, gets there now to Faulkner comes again back up the inside, now they make it into that pits corner, once again Faulkner around the inside, Etherington comes around the outside, Faulkner gets a second, Smith in third. Fantastic step between those two. There was never more than half a lap between them for the complete four up. Terry Massingham gets the fourth place. Absolutely superb 350 action. Great to see them shake hands there. There was never more than a bite between them for the complete four laps. And Matt Etherington getting absolutely everything round that last score.